Here's the deal, man. You've pretty much been identified as the person that shot that guy. That's why we're sitting here. I've got a lot of people saying that you told them that you shot him.
What? Man, heck no, man. Why would I incriminate myself if I did shoot somebody, man? Come on, man. Let it be done.
This is 26-year-old Jovian Lanus, together with his partners in crime, Diara Hood and Tyler Estrada. These three are responsible for a poorly constructed criminal plot that left one of the victims they were supposed to kill alive.
Well, only one of them died. One of them didn't die. So one of them's actually still alive.
Now, after realizing the victim has told detectives everything, each of them will do everything to save themselves, even if it means throwing each other under the bus.
When he shot him in the head, I was already away. Like, I was already coming back to the house.
JP is a fucking killer. Don't fucking trust him.
They trying to say I'm the shooter. I'm there on the scene.
They're not trying to say. They did. That's already been done.
The 29th of July 2013. The victims, 28-year-old Stephen Carden and his friend Thomas Smith, were at a nightclub in Atlanta where they met 22-year-old Diara Hood. Diara sold them drugs and immediately started flirting with Stephen, leading him to think they would be having a good time, unaware Diara had plans of her own. Diara baited them and convinced them to come meet her at her apartment at Celadon Apartments in Norcross, Georgia. Stephen and Thomas saw an opportunity for drugs and group sex, while Diara saw two white dudes from out of town that were clearly high, making them an easy target for robbery. As they approached the area while talking to Diara on the phone, her accomplices, 26-year-old Jovian Lanus and her boyfriend, 18-year-old Tyler Estrada, ambushed them. As Lanus and Estrada attempted to lead them down a dark path to rob them, Smith grew suspicious and tried to pull Stephen back toward their vehicle. Estrada struck Smith in the back of the head with a heavy object, knocking him unconscious, and then Lanus shot Stephen in the head. The next morning at around 7 a.m., Gwinnett County Police arrived at the scene where they found two people lying lifeless on the ground. They were rushed to the hospital. Stephen was pronounced dead, while Thomas suffered from severe injuries. He later gained consciousness and explained to detectives that they were supposed to meet a girl in the neighborhood, but it felt like they were set up, giving detectives their first clue. For over 3 months, the suspects were on the run until Diara was caught by the DeKalb County Police Department for an unrelated incident. Detectives brought her in for questioning after finding out she was the mastermind of the July 29th incident. Stay till the end, because at the end of this video, you will find out why the outcome of one killer was kept private.
The night that I was wanting to talk to you about is July 29th is the night. There was a guy. Do you go to any clubs or anything down in Atlanta, like off Buford Highway? Which ones do you typically go to?
I used to go to like Chaparral a long time ago, and now I go to like Confetti's or like El Locho and like what is that one? Like I know people that work in Tropicana, like, but really I don't go because they don't really let the people that I hang out with, they don't let us in. So.
Have you ever been to Don Pollo?
Yeah, I've been there before, but I don't go there because that's one of the places where they don't let us in.
They
they wouldn't let they won't let my boyfriend in, or like the guys that he be out because they look like cholos. You know what I'm saying? They wear baggy clothes and stuff like that, so they're not gonna let them in there.
Okay. You ever go to the Pink Pony?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm not really into that.
Well, the stuff that I was hoping, and this is kind of where I really want your help, is on July 29th, 28th, and 29th. Somebody got your phone number and I guess was having some conversations with you and was coming to meet you over near Chelsea's apartment over there. Basically, that guy ended up getting shot and killed. Okay, long story short.
Had a conversation with me?
Yeah. So there's a lot of gaps, and I have a lot of the answers to some of the questions, but that's where I really want, because I've been working on this pretty solid for a few months now. Okay, I know a lot about you, probably a lot more than you'd like me to know about you and about your friends and stuff like that. And I've done a ton of research. I've gotten a ton of records and phone records and this and that. And I have basically a group of people that are associated with this. And what I'm trying to do is figure out who played what role. Okay. okay? I don't know if you were there and saw this, or if, you know, I don't know the details around that, and that's what it's very important for you to help fill me in on this.
I don't know nothing about no shooting, nothing like that.
Okay.
And like, to be honest, I meet a lot of people. And like, I talk to a lot of people, and like, if it's just some guy, like, I don't know, like,
Let me
what
run
was
some.
what was it
Yeah.
about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was it about, drugs or?
She starts by playing ignorant. Just like most killers, she feels that if she says she doesn't know, it will be impossible for detectives to place her at the scene, undermining the evidence against her. But the detectives, on the other hand, has a lot of evidence against her. The cell phone data from that night shows she had something to do with the robbery.
Most of these messages are back and forth between you and Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Looney. Some of these highlighted messages are of interest to us because those are messages between your phone and the person who was shot. So
Okay,
that's what we're talking
who
about.
was
Is
this
we're
person like that was shot? Like, let me see.
Yeah, that first.
here, you can sort through those.
You ever remember meeting that guy?
I can't really too much say, but I do remember meeting these white guys. I remember meeting some white guys, and like they're really like they were trying to prostitute or some shit like that, or like really like I had like really just wanted to hang out with them to make money off of them, but like they never end up showing up. Like I don't know, I was on the phone with the guy, and then I just heard a bunch of fucking ruckus and shit, and like the phone cut off, and where I was gonna meet him at, I was there. And I was in Chelsea's car, but nothing happened. Like, he never showed up, anything like that. And then that's when I seen, like, on the news the next day what happened.
Okay, let's start at the beginning then. Did you meet these guys at Don Pollo?
I met them actually in the, like around the street in the parking lot because the other clubs that I go to that I told you about is right next door.
Yeah, it's
like,
all group
across
right
the
there,
street.
right
yeah,
there.
it's across
I've
the
been-
street.
yeah.
So I met them in the parking lot and like
What
I
were
sold,
they when you
I
met
sold
them?
them drugs.
You
so,
sold them drugs in the parking
yeah,
lot? What'd you sell them?
Some coke.
Okay. What was the plan after that? Why were you still talking to them?
Like because like they had money and
They wanted more?
I wanted, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were talking about partying and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, really, like, me being a young girl, like, I'm not new to the streets, obviously. So, I already knew what they really wanted was sex. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I just wanted money. Like, you know, like, I just wanted
You
to,
got a
like,
kid. You had a kid at that point,
yeah.
right? You need money.
Like, I just wanted to basically, like, sell to them. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
I understand. Trust me, this is not like you said.
Yeah.
You're not new to the streets. We're not new to doing this. Okay, it's
I mean, like,
it is
yeah,
what it
is
is.
it a coincidence or was that
Um,
weird? Hell yeah, that was weird as fuck. And I like freaked out about it at first, but like, you know, you meet
So
a lot
you
of
met?
people, and you don't
Was
never know.
he was with another guy? You said there's two
Yeah.
guys.
Like, I didn't talk to him.
So who were you with that night
Me,
Yes.
when I met them,
when you met them? When you sold them
like
the drugs,
when
who
I
were you
sold
with?
them the drugs, like I walked up to them by myself. Like I was by myself because, like I said, I know what they wanted from the beginning was like sex, just from the way that they was looking at me.
Sure.
But since they wanted to talk, I was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'm about money. Like yeah, I'm sure you know I've been locked up trafficking from this
Yeah.
county. So
That's why you're on
like,
probation.
yeah, so that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like really, that's what it was.
Sure.
But
Okay.
at the club, I was with Looney.
Uh-huh.
Chelsea was not there. Like, we were with other friends, like some other Hispanic folks, like Puerto Rican guy and a Puerto Rican girl. But like, they were all on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere else. Like when I walked up to them and I just told Looney like to hold on, that it was just business, you know?
Mhm.
Because the guy was like, oh, we have money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, oh, well, just hold on, let me talk to them. So
Okay.
I did a transaction with them right there in the parking lot and, like, got his number.
So did you just see them in the parking lot?
Well, like, really, they saw me. You know what I'm saying? They were pulling up in the car and they saw me.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know how that goes. You know, you see people looking, so I'm like, what's up, you know?
Yeah, you know what they're
And
looking
I
for.
walked, yeah, and I walked through, like, I walked around, like, because you're either looking for sex or you're looking for drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because you're obviously not looking to dance
Right.
since
Sure.
you're not inside.
Yeah. So they were in the car when they saw you,
but the
or
guy
you guys?
that I talked to, like, was talking to, he didn't have brown hair. He had blonde hair.
Okay. So then you sold them the stuff, got their numbers. Where did you go after that?
After everything happened, like, yeah, I was there. They were supposed to meet me there.
So you went home from the club area.
Like, I went to Chelsea's. I didn't go home. I went to
Well,
Chelsea's house.
Chelsea's.
And they were supposed to meet me somewhere close by there. But they never showed up, like, at the gas station where I told them to meet at. Like, the little, like,
At that
there's
Shell
a Shell.
station.
Yeah, there's a Shell right there and, like, a Chevron and stuff like that. And I told them to meet me there, and I stayed in the front. But, like, I never saw them.
How much were they supposed to be bringing?
Like, they didn't say, like, it was never an amount of money that they were
Oh, okay.
supposed to have on them. Like, they just said they wanted to hang out and stuff, like, party. So, like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, meet me there. But I wasn't comfortable with sending them to the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to meet them over there. And, like, I was just going to talk to them, see
You would
what
have
they was
figured
talking
stuff out
about.
then.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought a public place would be more suitable since I didn't know them and I knew what they wanted. So, like, of course, me being feeling by myself, I'm going to be scared. To, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then if it's just me, Chelsea, like, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, like, invite these two guys in the house. Like, why would I do that?
So at that time, it was you and Chelsea?
Yeah.
Was anyone else with you? Any guys? Anybody?
I mean, like, at the time in the house, no. Like, Looney and them had left, like, to go somewhere. I'm not really sure, like,
Okay.
if I just sent them on one of my walks to get weed or something, like, so I could, you know what I'm saying, like, get away. Because I know, like, if he be like, oh, no, like, I'm going with you, you know, like, how you react, like, being protective. Because, like, he knew what the guys wanted, too. But I'm like, hey, we need money. You know what I'm saying? We need customers. We don't have any customers. Like, I don't have any customers. He's not into selling drugs or doing anything. He's into straight working.
Who's at Looney's?
Yeah.
So you and Looney, and we're gonna call him Looney, I guess that's what you know him best by. You know, you and Looney were at Don Pollo or in that area, and then you came from there. You guys went to Chelsea's,
Yeah.
and then you and Looney split up, and you and Chelsea.
Well,
That's what
like,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
me and Chelsea were inside the house when I was talking to them. Because, like, I was finishing, like, I was refreshing myself from
Talking to
being
him on
in
the
club.
phone. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
talking to him on the phone. Like, I guess that's why you got some text messages. Like,
Sure.
because I did talk to them. And I gave them directions. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they got close by, like, me and him was still on the phone when I was, like, driving over there. But then, like, I just heard, like, him talking to somebody. And, like, then I heard, like, it just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you just hear, like, shh, 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 like that. Like, somebody's, like, moving a lot. And then it just cut off.
Did you hear
So
anything outside the phone? Did you hear anything in the apartments?
Like, no, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything at first, but then, like, I heard, like, boom, and then I, like, stayed, but I stayed there for a long time parked, you know what I'm saying, to see, like,
So where were
maybe
you-
if
where
he
were
would
you
call
parked
me
at that
back, because I
point?
called him back. I was parked in the front of, like, it's like some Mexican plazas, like, right there beside the apartments. Like, I just didn't want to meet him at the apartment. So I was parked right there in the plaza, like,
In whose
like
car?
facing South Norcross. I was in Chelsea's car, like the little gold car. I'm sure you probably know the description of the car if you know who she is.
Yeah.
So, like, when that happened, I tried calling him back, and, like, no answer. So then, like, afterwards, I'm like, that's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well,
So after it disconnected, you said you tried to call him back.
yeah, I tried to call back.
No answer.
No answer.
Okay. So what happened after that?
Like, I text, like, I'm sure y'all probably saw that too, but I don't know how much of it, but, like, I know that they was talking to me from 2 different phones though.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so I'm not really sure if you have that.
So the plan basically met then they were going to come. There was no specified
Yeah,
what
like,
they were
it
going
was
to
no,
buy or
like-
if they were wanting. It was
Yeah,
kind of
like,
unclear
well,
what
it
they
really
wanted.
it really sounded like they wanted sex, but of course they wasn't gonna get that. Of course, like, I'm looking at you like you're doing dope, so of course I could probably finesse you into buying more dope without giving you sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, really, that's what was on my mind. Like, but I guess that didn't happen. I don't know, like, if they met somebody along the way, like, because they had told me on the phone that they had been robbed before, like, they was nervous and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Third, and I was like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'm coming to meet you by myself. You know, I'm like, I feel just as skeptical as you do. I just met you.
Sure. Did they say anything else when you were talking? Did they mention anything else that they were going through,
Like,
or what was going on with them, or?
no, I just thought it was weird because they were like, they would live, like, they was from Buckhead, and that, like, his brother that had a house in Buckhead, that they had a lot of money, and Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they were just telling me this, like, because they think, oh, if a girl thinks you have a lot of money or stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll
Sure.
fuck with you. But, you know, like, it was just weird to me. Like, what are you doing with a whole bunch of money in your pocket on Buford Highway? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you say you from Buckhead or whatever. I mean, not Buckhead, Bankhead. Like, he was
Bankhead.
telling me, like, Simpson Road. So I just thought it was kind of weird that some white guys from Simpson Road were on Buford Highway with shitload of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought they were, like, drugged the fuck out of their mind. Like, just on a drug trace. And, like, you know, mostly women come with drugs, so.
So how much coke did you sell them at?
I sold them
Definitely,
just, like,
yeah.
220s.
Okay. And then when you got back to Chelsea's, do you remember who all was there?
Well, like, not really. I can't necessarily say that. Like I told y'all, like, I remember it's not all that good. And, like, it was, like, it's hard to say. But I know, like, some of the guys were there and stuff like that. And that's who probably, like, that's who went walking with Looney when, like, he left for that little bit of time. But he was already back in the house before I even got back in the house.
Who was with Looney?
Well, like, I guess, like, the main people that's always there, like, that I really don't pay attention to, like, and it's hard to say because it's, like, it's the living room and there was 2 other rooms, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people might be in the room, but most of the time, like, those main people were always there, so that's who was there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been more than that because there's a lot of people that go in and out, even, like, some of the neighbors that we were cool with, whatever.
But that night specifically, do you remember who all was there?
Like, all those people were there that night.
So by all those, you said Dub was there, JP.
Oh, no, Dub was never around. Like, Dub has been locked up during all this time. That's just how I know Chelsea. He lived there at first, but he got locked up.
Where was he locked up? 'Cause I don't think
He's
he was
locked up in
at this
DeKalb.
time.
He
In DeKalb.
was locked up.
Okay, I can check that. That's fine.
He was locked up.
And then, so you think JP, Dre, JD, you think they were there?
Yeah.
So then when you,
And I think Jason might have been there. I just remember his name.
Jason.
Yeah, he might have been there, but I'm not really sure.
So when you get to Chelsea's, they go walk. Do all of them go to walk?
No,
Who
not
all
all of
went?
them. But, like, the people that know them, like, I think, like, Jason, JD, Looney, like, because Looney had my money, of course. And, like, I think Jason and JD and, like, JP, they the ones that know them, like, that knew them. Like, I didn't really know anybody over there like that, so.
So you think they went out just to kind of re-up, or they
Like,
going
well,
to get some more
not
dope?
necessarily
Or?
re-up, but, like, just
Were
to
they
give
selling?
me something to smoke.
Okay, so they're just going
Yeah.
to find something for personal
Yeah, like,
use
I
at
just
that point?
asked them to go get me some weed,
Okay.
yeah. And, like, they would just walk because we didn't really have
Right.
a reason to use a car to go in the neighborhood.
Sure. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. I
Like,
understand
yeah,
that. So then, did they all come back before you left?
They came back before I came back. Like, they came back before I came back. We really left outdoor at the same time.
Okay, so when
But
you
we
went,
just went two
so
different
when you went to
directions.
try to meet these guys,
Yeah, they went to
everybody
try to get
else
the weed.
went.
So then by
Okay.
the time, like, everything, like, we'll all be back, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it just, I stayed out longer. And I guess, like, I don't know if you could see the cause where they was calling me too, like, worried about me because they heard the same thing. Like, Chelsea heard the, I guess, whatever, the gunshot from inside the house. Like, and I heard it from inside the car. And I guess she was worried since I was in her car, you know what I'm saying? And I was going to meet these guys.
so
But-
you were in Chelsea's car by yourself?
Yeah,
Okay. And she
Yeah.
was back at the
at
apartment?
the apartment, yeah.
Okay. And so when you took her car, where did you go with her car? Do you
That's where I
remember?
went. I went to go meet those guys
So
to
you-
the
I
plaza.
mean, you went, so
To
you
the
just drove up
Mexican
to that
plaza.
front thing?
Yeah, I just went up to the front basically with her car.
And do you remember which shopping center that was?
The one on the left, like when you come out to the left, you know,
Just the one that's
like
right
the
there?
one in front
Right
of the
across
shop
from
front.
Bananas?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one.
Okay. And so you went in there.
Like I just stayed there, parked, like with the lights on the whole time, and it was like probably like 5:30. Like I'm sure a bunch of people saw me just sitting there in the car because I saw a bunch of Mexicans going and come from like, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go to work, like getting in their vans, whatever. Like some people sitting in their car, letting it start up. You know what I'm saying? There was people there, but I didn't see him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where you at? Where you at? And he was like, well, I'm not in my car. Like, I'm walking. And I'm like, why are you walking?
Yeah, so what was he telling you about where he
Like,
was?
I
and what
thought he was
doing?
just drugged up because he was like, I'm walking. Like, I was trying to find you. But I'm like, I told you to meet me in the front. Like, why are you trying to meet inside of the neighborhood? You know, I was like, I don't live by myself. Like, I would,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why are you trying to look for me? And I was like, come back to the front. Like,
So
trying
the
to
phone
get
calls
to
that
the
you're having
front.
between him is trying to basically get both of
Meet,
you in the
yeah,
same place
yeah,
at the same
trying
time.
to meet, but it
Okay.
never happened. Like, cause I told you, like, the phone call was just interrupted, and I was just like, I don't know, I just got skeptical, like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And that's it.
Did you ever drive that car anywhere else other than the parking lot of that thing and back to the house? Were you driving around looking for him, or?
Yeah, like, I drove around, like, to see if I was to see them, but it's not that big, so it's nowhere to drive. Like, I never saw them.
You know
So
where
I
you
just,
drove looking
like,
for him?
I drove in the front of, like, it looks kind of like abandoned. You know, like the
Where's that?
apartments right next to the plaza.
Mhm.
Like, it kind of looks abandoned, but there's like how, like, it's like a little, like, it looks like a duplex or something, like, kind of, you know what
Talking
I'm
about
talking
the
about?
next complex over?
Yeah, it looks like abandoned apartments behind the shopping center or whatever, right? Like,
Is it
it looks
Celadon
abandoned.
is what you're
but
talking
it's not.
about? Is
I
that
don't
the name
really know
of
the name. Or
Like
whatever.
you got the,
It's like,
like you got Highland Walks here, that
Yeah.
complex is here.
and
You know,
the
this
shopping
is South
center's
North Cross, Bananas here,
here. Yeah.
shopping center. Is it
Yeah.
this one over
Yeah,
here?
I was here and like I drove around in here, like in the front of
Okay.
here, because it ain't but so big. I know if I go
Yeah, it's
back,
it
it's a
just
dead
does one
end,
little
you
loop,
know?
right?
So like I just drove around. I didn't see him, like, but he kept telling me that what he had saw. So I'm like, I know you're in the right place. And like I saw a car by itself, like in the front. So I'm like, that's probably their car. You know that I remember.
You know what kind of
Because
car
like
it
I
was?
did have a few drinks, but it was like they were in like a dark colored car, like a smaller, like regular car. Like I don't remember the brand or
Yeah, it's
anything
been
like
a
that,
little while, right?
but I know it was like a dark colored car that I seen parked right there, and that's the car that I gave them the dope in. So I
Okay.
saw it, of course. I remembered.
So ultimately, you remember
So
where
I
you
just
were at the
left.
point when you heard all that on the phone?
When I heard that on the phone, I was in the front of the shopping center parked. And like that's when I had found out that they was outside of the car walking around, you know. So then that's when like I was trying to get like him to come to where I was at. But then I drove around. Like once I heard all the noise and like it hanged up, I drove around, drove like fast, and then that's when I heard the shot. And when I heard the shot, like I just panicked and I just dipped. Like that's when I knew like fuck that, I'm gone. Like 'cause Chelsea started calling my phone and shit.
So where did you drive around after you heard the shot?
Well, I didn't drive around after I heard the shot.
Oh.
I just left. Like I left the little abandoned apartment because at first I drove around right there. Then I
Right.
parked in the front. But like when I heard that shit, I just like left because my phone started ringing, and I was just like, and Cho was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I just heard shots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on my way back to the house." So I drove back, and like I just wanted to make sure like everybody else was okay too, but everybody was already in the house.
Did you, on your way back, did you pick anybody up?
No, I didn't pick anybody.
You just
up.
went back
I was just
and
by myself.
You said the other guys that had left came back around the same time?
Like they were already in the house. When
They
I
were already
got
back.
Yeah, they was already back.
All of them?
Yeah,
So you
all of
think
them was already back.
JP, JD, Jason, and Looney?
Yeah, they
And
was
that
all
Chelsea
already in
was
the house.
there the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So what
then,
happened
like,
after?
the
What
next-
happened after you guys all got back?
After we all got back, we just smoked and like basically just called it a night. Like it was just weird. Like we talked about it and we just called it a night.
What did you guys
And,
talk
like-
about it? What do you mean? You
Like
talked
hearing
about
the shots and stuff like that. Like you know what I'm saying? These guys like they was like, man, probably something happened to them or something like that. And then I was like, you never know. I was like, the guy seemed like he was drugged up or something, you know, and like. Cause you know, like I don't know, like I know you know how people act when they're on drugs. It's like they talk about stuff that you don't like. That's really not even necessary to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like really, that's what gave it off. That he was probably like on something else, like other than coke, other than what I
Anything
gave
that
him.
stands out that you can think of that they were talking about?
Just like the fact that they was trying to take me to this house in Bankhead. Like I don't know, dog. That's what they just kept talking about. This fucking house in Bankhead. And like they were talking about some problems, some family problems that they have or some shit like that about between each other. Like how, I don't know what happened between them, like, but they were just like talking to me about a bunch of different stuff. And like, I found it weird when the guys started talking about, like, I think how he explained it was that one of their wives killed the other wife or something like that. Like he said some very strange shit like that. So like I thought he was just like drugged up. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of delusional. Because why would you be hanging with this guy if like his wife hurt your wife? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And then you said the next day you heard about something?
Yeah, like that's when like the next day when we got up, you know what I'm saying, me and Chelsea, we normally go to the store, you know, like I might buy beer or some cigarettes. So we're going to the store, the Chevron, whatever. Like I used to go there a lot, whether it would be walking or driving or whatever. And like we saw the yellow tape up and all that stuff. So then like we looked it up and like I figured it out, like that something bad had happened to those guys. But I don't know. I never knew that, like, that they died or whatever, because I guess they didn't put that.
Well, only one of them died. One of them didn't die. So one of them's actually still alive.
She was shocked to learn that one of them survived. See how her eyes immediately looked downwards? She now knows deep down that the detectives knew a lot more than they were letting on.
So what? This must be the one that died.
He's the one that died, yeah. So what were you hearing about what happened? What was the word on the street about what?
I don't know. I just imagined that maybe somebody seen these white guys walking around and probably just realized they probably didn't even know where the hell they was at. Like heard him talking on the phone or something. You know, like that was just, I don't know. I just think he made a bad choice of getting out of the car right there. Like maybe he didn't really know the area that he was in. Cause like I damn sure wouldn't be walking around that place at like 4:30 in the morning.
Sure.
Yeah. So I really don't know. Like if they just
Did you hear
somebody
how he
probably
died?
tried to rob them or something.
Did you hear how he died?
Obviously the gunshot, right? You just said that
Right,
when I
yeah.
came in here.
I didn't know if that was
That's what I'm
circulating out on
saying.
the
Did you
street
hear that
before
from
we
people
told
before we
No.
told you? Okay.
I looked it up, like the area. You know how you can get on like myfoxland.com
Sure.
or whatever, like that Fox 5 News. Like normally, if something happens, they give a little rundown. You know, if it makes the news, which I assumed it made the news since there was yellow tape up. So
Did you find? You said you found something or didn't find?
yeah,
anything?
like I found it, like you know what I'm saying, but it didn't really say like that much stuff.
Right.
You know, I'm sure, but.
Okay.
I really just thought probably somebody just robbed them or something, like probably ran up on them trying to rob them, like probably noticed, because you know what I'm saying, like I'm sure that whoever like he was talking to, because I heard him start talking to somebody else. I'm not sure if he was talking to the other guy that he was with or if they saw somebody new and started like trying to conversate with them about something. But I just heard him take the phone away, like, hey, do you know how to get, you know, and then like I just heard a bunch of ruckus.
So you
And that was
heard
it.
who said that?
The guy that I was talking to, which I believe the whole time I was talking to the blonde hair guy, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like, I'm not really sure because I can't,
Sure. Yeah, I
you
understand.
know, like, but I think that I was because I'm the one, like, I gave him my number to
Right.
him. So, like, I'm guessing I was talking to him the whole time since he was the one that was more interested.
Was that the one that was driving or passenger?
He was the passenger. He
That's-
was the one that was driving when I met them.
This was the passenger. Yeah.
Oh, well, when I met them, the blonde was the passenger.
Okay.
And he was the driver.
Okay. In this picture, I don't know his hair color. It's obviously black and white, maybe. But either way, I regardless,
I
it's
don't
the
even
same.
remember
Yeah.
what they looked like that much.
No, I understand. Yeah, I know you guys had a pretty quick interaction with him. Okay. Well, I guess the biggest things that I think we need to kind of iron out. There's a few things. You know, like I said, there's all I need from you is the truth. Okay? Because obviously, in something like this,
Like I said, this is a very important conversation for you.
I'm trying to think of how to put this to where it makes the most sense. Obviously, this is a very serious crime, okay? And I think most of what you're telling me is true. I don't have reason to doubt, you know, probably about 85%
You think
of
it
what
has
you're
something to
telling
do
me.
with what happened?
Well, I'm going to explain
That's
to
what
you.
you
I'm going to
think.
explain to you. And I don't know that you were there and witnessed it. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I want to get across is that more than your phone has come back around to you in this whole thing. Do you have any clue what more I could possibly link back to you in this whole thing?
What?
Or the group of friends?
What I sold to them? Or
No, it has nothing to do
No,
with drugs.
you have-
I
you
don't
have-
care about the drugs.
You have one really big problem right now, which is why you're here talking to us.
what?
Okay?
A picture of a gun, of me holding a gun?
Do you know why that gun's important?
Why?
Can you guess?
I don't know why that gun's important.
So that's the gun that killed the guy in this apartment complex.
Well, that's not even my gun.
I understand that.
I
That's
just
why
took
it's
the
important.
picture
That's
'cause
why it's important for you to
Facebook,
talk to
know?
us, because we need to know the history of this gun.
Well, first off, the history of the gun was like, well, first, I guess the guns were Dubs, and when he got locked up, all these little guys that were around him, or whatever, because, you know, like, I guess y'all should know that, like,
We know
how
a lot.
I know Dub was he sold me weed, you know what I'm saying? He sold dope. So these little guys that was around, or that's related to him, supposed to be like his little guys. So I guess they took over, and they the ones who had his guns. So that's why, like, you know what I'm saying, just wouldn't, like, take a little Facebook picture with it. What they did with the guns, I don't know.
Who normally carried that gun around?
Well, I know mostly, like, JP carried them, like, because he was the oldest out of everybody. So he was the one that...
J Pistol? They go by that too?
Yeah. Like, so he was the one that really, like, told them what to do or how to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't really know what happened to the guns, like, after we left them or whatever.
That's
But
fine.
I didn't know that that was the gun that killed a guy. I don't
That's
know.
why-
much.
How many, did you have that gun? How long did you have that gun?
Not long. This was inside the house. Like, I never had it. So it was like, they had it. They always had the gun.
This is a
Okay.
picture you took just for fun.
Yeah. They always had the gun.
Did you
Like,
ever
and
carry that
from-
gun around anywhere?
And anywhere, like, no, because they said that the gun had got taken. Like, those guns had got taken. Like, this is a gun that I think has been gone for a long time already. Like, right?
We have that gun.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
You should. Because, like, I
Right.
believe that's what Chelsea had got mad at them because I guess, like, some little guy that they was hanging with had got caught with the gun. And,
Right.
like, she got explained why to
Mhm.
Dub, like, why he lost out on his gun, whatever, you know, so.
Mhm.
Are you starting to see why this is
She's
important to you, though? Why this conversation
Because
is
I have this
important?
gun, what, you
No,
think I
no,
killed him?
because you're talking to this guy
Mhm.
who ends up trying to look for you
Yeah.
in your neighborhood. He gets shot with a gun
He's gonna
that's
look for me
been
in my
that's been
neighborhood.
in your possession. Okay, the situation you're in right here is we have to figure out if you didn't have this gun at that time, who did, and it's your group of friends. And this is very important to you because this is the difference from you being a part of this to you being a witness in this. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
There's
like
nothing
I
more
said,
serious
I
you
never
can do
saw
with
them. Like, I never seen them, so.
Let me explain to you why this is so important to you, because you know I want to make sure that you get a fair chance to explain this, and you know we're not just out fishing for information. You know there's a lot more to this. You know we have all your text messages, obviously. You know I've got them pretty far back, and in your text messages, you know it's not really a secret. There's several times in there where you've texted people about setting up robberies, or with friends. The group collectively, one person or another has set up robberies. Okay, so you have to look at this from our perspective and from what the evidence that we have right now shows, and that's why what you're telling us is very important for us to understand. I have a pattern of you being involved in setting up robberies. Okay, I have you meeting a couple guys downtown, exchanging phone numbers, talking to them. They're coming to meet you. There's no dispute that their intent is to come down there to meet you. They don't live anywhere near South Norcross Tucker Road. You know, I've got now. You know that on face value, it is what it is. But then we start adding other stuff to it, which now we've got the gun as a component in this. You know, pretty much every picture I have of that gun either has you or Looney holding it. Okay, and it's,
But those are just pictures for the fun of it. Because if you found those pictures, I'm sure you found a picture
well, let's
of me, Looney, and JP together.
Yeah,
holding guns.
yeah, I did.
So,
well, let's on face value, you know, somebody could easily look at this and say, Diarra set these guys up for a robbery, and maybe you intended it, maybe you didn't, this guy gets killed, okay? That's what it looks like on face value. I'm going to tell you that right now. It looks like these guys, somebody knew they had money, obviously. They're looking to party, they're looking to have fun, they're intoxicated, you know, they're not in the right mind. They're an easy target, okay? They are. They're out of their element. They're walking around a complex. They don't know where the hell they are.
yeah.
It's an easy. That's
Why
an
they
easy.
got off the car, I don't know.
I understand, and we know all that, but it's not, doesn't have neither here nor there. Okay, but from someone that is on the street, and I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general, someone that lives this lifestyle. For all intents and purposes, they're a very easy target, right? I mean, I'm not saying this isn't to say that you did any of this. I'm just saying on face value, if someone was
the
going to rob
same
these
way
guys,
on face value to
Sure.
them, I was an easy target because I was young and like they probably thought I was on drugs too, just because I sold them drugs or whatever, you know, the case
so,
may be.
but what I'm saying is that from somebody looking at this, not knowing anything about anything, just looking at, it looks like that could be a possibility, right?
Like me or Looney is guilty because we have pictures of guns.
Well, I guess we can talk about that gun a little bit. Do you
Well,
remember that night that you took that picture? Do you remember anything else that happened that night?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I
Did
was
did
pretty fucked up, probably.
okay. Would it surprise you if I told you that that night I actually have a shell casing from that gun at the scene of another robbery
Where?
over in Marquis Estates?
Where's that at?
It's like 2 complexes over off Graves Road, right around the corner. It kind of backs up. I think there's some cuts in between there and Highland Walk. Do you remember getting your hands on a TV that night?
No.
That TV that Looney was selling?
For you, at your request by text message.
Oh yeah, but was this all the same night?
No, this
This
No, that's
wasn't the
not the
same
same. No, this
night.
was the
Like,
TV
I
in this
had
picture
this-
was 2 weeks
had
before.
this.
The homicide and this is 2 weeks before. Where do you know where that TV came from?
I don't really remember.
Well, let me tell you kind of what I've come to find out. Okay, this TV was taken by a guy that lives right around the corner from you guys. Okay, or I should say a 32-inch Vizio plasma TV. Maybe the same TV, maybe not. But we'll talk about that. It was taken by 2 females that basically pistol whipped this guy and tied him up with a belt, put him in his bathroom, and started stealing the stuff out of his apartment. And then when he comes out, he gets himself loose, comes out and starts tussling with one of these girls. She cracks off a couple rounds from a handgun. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
No.
Okay. Now the description of the girl, because some neighbors were watching and they actually called the police as it was happening. Description of the girl was kind of a possible black female, possible Hispanic, kind of a medium complexion, with a blue bandana on. Okay. So obviously we're kind of getting warmer. Well, I know, but
There's a lot of people that look like that.
I understand. Now, I
any
mean,
gang member that
Sure.
represents blue
no, that's fair
is
enough.
like that. And there's a lot of brown-skinned girls that
But
can
what's
pass for
interesting,
black or for
what's even
Hispanic.
more interesting though, is that we recovered a shell casing from that one. And guess what gun that came out of?
What, that gun right there?
That's the
How do
same
you
gun.
even know the same gun that I'm holding?
Because we can compare it.
Yeah. You're holding a .40 caliber Glock with an extended magazine with no sights on it. Very, very distinct gun. Okay. You don't come across any. I've never in my career as law enforcement. Nobody I've talked to, our firearms training center. Nobody I've talked to has ever seen one of these with the sights removed that people are carrying around doing robberies with. On top of that, it's a .40 caliber Glock. Okay. On
What
top
do
of
you
that,
mean
it has
sights removed.
like on the top of this, you have sights on the front and back. This gun doesn't have them. Okay. So there's without a doubt that's the same gun. I'm telling you that. That's not even a question. Okay.
And-
Now according to the GBI, who has a firearms experts, okay, they have that gun and they have the 2 shell casings, and they tell me that all
And,
of
like,
those
that
came
might
from
be
the
the
same.
case, but like as you
Well,
can
not might be
see,
the case, it is the
obviously
case.
we're not the only. Like I wasn't the only person that had access to these guns. Like everybody that they came in contact with basically played with these guns, or they
Well,
left them
that's
out.
where if you've got if there's a story behind it, this picture was taken at the same time you were texting Looney about you were about to do a lick. I mean that's where it all started. Is you're texting him, telling him to watch the news. I'm about to do a what is it, a
I
holly?
was
Is
just
that what you?
joking with him.
Well, that's a bad joke because as you're texting him that and you're saying I'm about to do or I just did this. What is it, holly? Is that what you call it? Or JALE? How do you pronounce it?
That's how you pronounce
Holly?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Holly.
As you're texting him about that on the 14th, which I don't think those text messages are in there.
Well, it was because I was really stressed out and pissed
Well,
off.
but what
the
I'm
fact
telling you
that
is
I
as you're
was fuck
texting-
living with some niggas that I didn't want to live with.
What I'm saying is as you're
Basically
texting him that, you're telling him I'm putting a picture on Facebook, and that's a picture you're putting on Facebook as you're texting him
But I
about
was in
doing
the
this.
house.
At that time, right. I'm not saying that was done at the scene. But do you see what I'm saying? Right now,
Yeah,
I mean,
like
this
it
charge, I
looks
could charge
bad
you with
or
that right
whatever.
now.
Like
But
it looks bad. Okay, you could charge me with this.
I could
but-
easily charge, I could convict you on that all day long right now, okay?
Okay.
That's not my big focus here, okay? It is, you know, it's a very serious crime, but my focus here is on this homicide. So what I'm saying is that people have been pushing me to probably charge you with homicide for a while, okay? But I like to get the other side of the story.
Well, I never
Now,
killed
this
no
gun,
one, so-
I'm not saying you did. I'm not saying you did. But what I'm saying is that right now, it looks like you set this guy up to get robbed, which resulted in a homicide, which by law means that you're just as responsible for the homicide. So if there's more information, the only way at this point, you know, if there's more to it, because this gun is in you and Looney's hands, this whole, every picture, every time, now that doesn't mean it ever changed
But
hands.
neither one of us kill him, so it doesn't matter.
Well, who did?
You're telling us these aren't your friends. These aren't good people. They're not someone you need to protect. This is
I
your
mean,
life,
but
okay? You
it's
got a
not
kid.
like I didn't do anything to these guys. Like, so
I didn't say you did.
No.
Okay. But I don't know, because the other living guy was passed out during that time. So right now, there's any number of people
well,
that
I'm
could
sure
have been
if
the
he's still
shooter.
alive, he can tell you that I wasn't the shooter, and I'm sure he's told you that.
No, he got knocked out, so he's not around during this time. So there's a little tiny window that I've got to fill the gaps in. Okay.
But
Now,
I'm sure
hang
he's
on.
talked to you guys. He
He
would
is, of
remember.
course.
He would remember who knocked him out.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He got hit in the head.
They got,
He lost his
yeah, they
memory.
get blindsided. Okay.
I've been hit in the head plenty of times. and
If you've been hit in the head with that gun at full speed by a big dude,
Well, let me tell you this, okay? Because I want to tell you a couple other things before, you know, I don't want you to sit here and lie to me, and then down the road I have to say you're lying. There's more to it. So you're in Chelsea's car, okay? Obviously, there's people out and about that see you in Chelsea's car driving
they
around.
saw me.
Now, the same people that see you driving around also see a Hispanic guy and two black guys hop in that car inside of the complex where all this happened.
Nobody
Okay.
never got in the car with me.
I'm telling you what
When I came
I'm
back,
telling you what
they
people
never
tell
got in
us.
the car with me.
I wasn't there, but I'm telling you what people
Afterwards,
tell
like
us.
later on in the morning, we all got in the car and we left.
Well, I'm telling you that
But-
people tell me, the people that are outside in that complex, say they see you driving this car around the complex, slow, looking for somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, they see
But
a
at the
couple
time, I
black.
was
Listen,
by
hang on.
myself.
Let me talk. Yeah, by yourself. At the same time, they see a couple black guys walking around the complex. You know, who
But
knows
like
who
I
they
told
are
you,
right
I
now.
never
Hang on. Let me talk.
they never got in the car with me when I got back.
Let me
When
talk.
I got back, they
Let me
was
talk.
in the
Let me talk.
house.
Hang on. Let me explain this, okay? I wasn't there. I'm telling you what people are telling me, okay?
Okay, but people can say anything because they just think like, okay, from this time frame that happened, how you know these people didn't see these people like or whatever, like the tape and all that shit when that happened, when they found them. How do you know like it was during this time, like when I was looking for them, like right after I looked for them, that's when they hopped in the car with me. This could be somebody seeing me
Because
way after the crime.
these people see you driving around and they see you park, and they talked about very specifically where the car went, where it stopped,
I
where it parked.
right there in the front, like I told you.
Well,
I just told
they
that.
put you in the complex during some of this time, and they say they hear a shot,
I
and
told
they see
you,
these
I
two
rode
guys.
around.
They
I
see
rode
these two.
around
Hang
after
on,
I-
Jared, let me talk. Please let me talk, okay? We're not going to get anywhere if
Yeah,
we're going to
talking
interrupt
over
each other, okay?
yeah.
So I'm calm. You know, we're going to talk about this, all right? I'm just telling you what these guys are telling me. They see this car driving around with you driving, okay? They see the car stop. They see a Hispanic guy get in, and they see two black guys get in, and the car leaves, all right? Now, there's video cameras around South Norcross Tucker, okay? That shopping center where you're saying you stopped is on video. I've looked at that video, and I don't see your car stopped in that shopping center. I'm going to tell you that right
There
now.
is a place where there's not no video right there. I didn't park in the same
How do
parking
you know
lot
where
as
the
their
video
car.
is and where the video is not? The
I
video
just
is
know
from
where
across the
it's at.
street.
Yeah,
looking at
because
that
the
whole
gas
parking lot.
station is there. You know what I'm saying?
Gas station,
I know,
bananas,
like,
there's cameras on that.
Yeah, there's cameras all over there. There's
And I'm
cameras
telling
all
you
over
that
South
car didn't
Norcross.
stop in that
That
in
car
that
did
complex.
stop right there.
Okay, so you're saying that car
I know
stopped
where
at
I
the time
parked.
that...
I parked right there to the left of the shopping center, on the left side of the shopping center. It wasn't in the same exact little parking that their car was in, but it was right next to it, in the very front of the fucking apartments. Like, that's why I don't even remember the name, because there's not even a name in the front. I know what I'm talking about, because there's a little entrance, and there's no name,
Well, there is,
right?
but no, there's a name.
Well, I don't see the name. I've never noticed the name, because it's not, like, right on the side or like Highland Walk how it has the big sign like that.
Yeah,
It's not
there's a
nothing
sign.
like
There
that.
is. But I mean, you may never notice.
I mean, the only thing that
that's
I
not
really
worth,
noticed there
that's not
is
what that's
like
arguing about.
a
But
big dumpster. That's the only thing that I've noticed right there by the side where I was parked at is the big dumpster. That's
Okay.
it.
so who had this gun that night? That's the big question here.
I don't know who had the gun.
'Cause if you're gonna separate
I know
yourself-
I didn't have a gun that night.
If you're going to
'cause it's not
separate
my
yourself
gun.
from this, you know, there's more to it than I didn't do it. I mean, you understand that we're pretty much at the point where if I want
Like,
to charge
I
you right
already-
now with murder, I can charge you with murder.
Yeah, I understand that, but the
Okay.
thing about it is you'll be convicting an innocent person of a crime they didn't do because I never murdered anybody. You know what I'm saying? I never robbed them. I never murdered them. So why would you charge me with that just off of a picture? When I
Off
told
the
you
picture.
who
We're a
controls
lot,
them
we're a lot,
guns.
we're a lot past the picture.
The JP, he was the one that was in control of them guns, not me. Not Chelsea, not anybody else.
So you're saying JP had the gun that day?
Yeah.
So,
He had the guns mostly every day.
so tell me about JP. What's his deal?
He's just a
He
big
do
black
this?
guy that is like
I know who he is.
really institutionalized and
I got it. I'm familiar. I know who he is.
really that's why like I figured out that they were not really great people because yeah, when you're around somebody for a little while, you know what I'm saying, like people can cover up tendencies or be, you know what I'm saying, but like that guy damn near like, you know, try to like pull me on top of him like some fucking scary shit, like
So
you
tell
know,
me about
so-
him. What did
yeah.
they talk about when they got back? Did they do this?
I don't know if they did it or not. Like, I really don't know. I can't say if they did it because I did not watch. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was not there. They knew that I was going to meet them. They wanted to do it, but I was just like, nah, let me see, let me get some money, let me get some money. You know what I'm
They
saying?
wanted
Don't
to do
it.
what?
Rob him. Robbed him. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Who's
But
who's
me-
they when you say they? Who's they?
Like, JP and, like, his little group or whatever.
Well, specifically, JP and who else? That's important if we're to be specific. Because like you said, we don't want to put innocent
I mean,
people.
everybody just talks, like, I don't know, like, who said what, like, to do what, like, I mean, I be on drugs. Obviously, you see a fucking pint of codeine in my hand. And I tell you that I smoke weed every day, like,
Well,
I drink.
If there's one thing in your whole life that it pays off for you to think very hard and remember, I promise right now is the time to do that. Okay? This is probably the most important conversation you're ever going to have in your life. You understand that? Okay, armed robbery, ag assault, whatever DeKalb charge you with, probation violation, that's one thing, okay?
I know.
Hopefully you understand that murder is a much different ballpark.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah, I
we're
know.
talking about something totally different
That's
than
why I'm
you've
not
ever
even
talked
trying to
about.
say stuff that I don't, like, if I don't remember it to a T, that I'm not trying to tell you.
I'm
like,
telling you what, so what did
because
they
I don't
talk
wanna,
about? Tell me
like-
what they talked about.
They just talked about basically what you're saying, like trying to get me to set them up. But thing was, I never even got up on them to set them up. Like whether they got to them before I got to them.
Okay, so tell me
Was
about
a
it. What did they talk about? What did you tell me about it.
Well, really, like, of course, they not gonna tell me everything. But yeah, like, I think that JP is the one who did it, and like, he never like admittedly, like, to me. Except for like he says things but not like admitting it. You know what I'm saying? Like how people say things but really they like
I
they
get it.
try
But
to
what
insinuate
specifically would lead you to believe that he did this?
like then the next day it was just like anything had me go say nothing like basically like because I was talking to him on phone and stuff. So I guess
Talking to
afterwards
JP?
the next day like he started getting paranoid, whatever. But I don't know.
Great
Like,
JP.
I mean, he's like,
There's a key at the last one.
yeah. Like, he started getting paranoid about the situation, I guess, because basically what he did, like, he was guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like
he
what?
was
I mean,
like,
be
so really,
specific.
like, he told me, like, that's why, like, some people, if you have talked to them, they might say, oh, that I'm in possession of the gun, or I was, because he wanted me to get rid of the guns, but I never did. Like, they ended up just leaving Highland Wall, all of them.
Okay.
Like, after this incident happened, they all got up and they fucking left.
Well,
You
tell
get
me.
what I'm saying? Like, and that's why we all got in the car and we hopped out, like, when we went, because I was like, Looney, I'm not gonna leave you here, like, and then, of course, they were skeptical of me and Looney leaving by ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Which, at what point? Leaving by
After
yourself?
all this, after everything happened and we went back to the house,
Right.
that's when they seen them get in the car with me, when we were by the house, not when this was, not when
So
I
you're
left
saying this
back.
was in Highland Walk?
Yeah, this was in Highland Walk when they got in the car with me. it was in Highland Walk. You know what I'm saying? It was just because everybody was skeptical. Like, I just wanted me and Looney to leave for us to dip and separate from them. You know what I'm saying? But
So this is right after it happened.
Yeah.
So you go back to Highland Walk and then
Yeah.
walk me through very detailed what happened.
Okay, we go back and like Chelsea's in the house. She's scared, but like she really don't know what's going on like that. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't really know. Like she has an idea because she knows how JP and them are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she know how I am when I start getting stressed and I be like, I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be here. Like, so she starts questioning like what's going on. But I'm just like, straight. Just let me go. Let me just go take them, drop them off, you know what I'm saying? So then we could all, like, so me and Looney could come back and we could dip, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could all go. I was like, but it's probably not safe for us to be here because I think this nigga just did stupid ass shit.
So you said that right after it happened.
Yeah.
So what, I mean, I think there's a little more that you're not filling me in on.
The thing about it was, like, Looney was kind of intimidated by JP because he knew that he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's like, he's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And really, like, me and JP, we done got into it, like, to the point where this nigga done took the gun out and put it to my head. And Looney's begging me to, like, no, he's crazy, babe, just shut up. And I just be like, no, fuck you can shoot me if you want, that's it. You know, so it's been that heated. So really, like, at the end of the day, like, we had to ride off with them. We had no choice, you know what I'm saying? Because they got all the guns, you know what I'm saying? They told us take them somewhere or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told him, I was like, look, listen, like, this is all I can do for you. Like, yeah, I could keep the guns, whatever, that's what you need, but I'm not going to stay with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so when did you take the gun? When did
but
you take
I never
possession
take
of the gun?
it. I never took it.
But when did they
That's
give
the
it to you to hold
They was too scared to give it to me to hold.
So they didn't
Like,
give it to you to
JP
hold it at all?
was too skeptical. Yeah.
Because I've got text messages between JP and Looney.
But that was not
about
that
bringing-
gun. It was a different gun.
Well, the place where JP was telling Looney to bring guns back to is where this gun came from before it got picked up by police.
Well, no, but that's not the gun that I had. I had a bigger gun.
So
Like, I had
so
a
when
big
you're
gun.
walking through, so when you're on the phone with this guy, trying to meet up with him,
Because, see,
there's
when y'all took
gaps.
that gun...
Well, let's talk.
this right now.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're talking to this guy on the phone, okay, you can see I've color coded it to make it make sense. All right, yellow is you talking to this victim that got killed. Red is Looney, gray is JP. Okay, so there's a very interesting pattern of phone calls here that is very, very interesting to us. Okay.
Right here in particular. Because look, this call right here, this call from 6:05 in the morning to 6:09 in the morning is the call where the guy dies. The next person you call and you talk to for 2 minutes is JP.
Yeah.
I need to know what was said during this set of 2 minutes of conversation directly after this guy died. This is going to be the difference between you getting stuck in this.
I called him and I was like, did y'all hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And then I believe the incoming call was probably Chelsea, right? Like the other one, incoming call, the white or what?
No, these are JP's phone.
Yeah, this is JP's, but I'm saying down here because I remember talking to Chelsea too to get both sides before I even rolled back up to the house.
What did he say during this conversation for a minute and a half with you?
Really, like, I don't remember exactly what was said, but really, like, I just said, like, what's going on, what happened, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just heard, like, some gunshots, and really, like, he was just like, everything cool, just go back to the house. And that was it.
That's a lot shorter conversation than a minute 30.
I mean, like, it was more than that, but yeah. Like, I mean,
what did he say?
I don't remember by detail what he said. I don't remember to the T what was said in a phone call that happened months and months and months ago. Do you remember what you even said to your wife 5 months ago? I'm sure you don't. Like, I don't remember exactly what was said, but I just gave you the real, like, I'm being honest with you. You already know what it was about. Like,
we know what it was about. We know what all this is about. We don't know exactly what was said because I wasn't on the phone with you.
Exactly. So I don't remember what was said neither. Like, that, you don't remember everything that you said.
The reason why we're asking you this is because earlier in our conversation, you said that after your phone disconnects with the guy, and you hear the static, that you tried calling him back. Well, that's not true.
I did try to call him.
No, you didn't, because I had your phone records right here, and you never tried to call him.
I did call him.
From what phone?
I did try to call him.
From what phone, Dira?
It doesn't matter what phone.
It does,
but I did
because
try to call
that's
him.
the difference between me being able to tell a jury that you're lying and me being able to tell a jury that you're telling the truth. It's very important right now that you're telling the truth.
Call him.
From what? I'm asking you a simple question.
From my phone.
Okay. Those are your phone records right there. You're more than welcome to look through those. And if I made a mistake and I missed highlighting something, please tell me. But I'm telling you that at the last call that this guy made, where you were talking to him for
Uh-huh.
several minutes, your phone never called his phone ever again. And that's a fact. That's not me making that up. That's something that the phone company told me. Okay? They record every time. If you call me for 1 second and hang up your phone, that's recorded and that record's saved. You never called him after that. Immediately you turn around and call JP. That's why your conversation with JP could be the difference in us believing whether or not you were there or not, or you knew what was going on or not. Okay, what did he tell
I'm telling you
you?
the truth. I just simply can't remember what I said.
So what did he tell you?
Who? I don't remember what was said. He just said to just go back home. Like, that's what he said.
I'm not asking you about what Looney told you he ate for breakfast 3 months ago. Okay,
I
I'm
know
asking
that.
you about a conversation that took
Yeah,
place.
that was had. But so what? If I'm always drugged up, I can't remember like exactly word for word what was said. Really, it was just simply what happened. I heard the gunshot. What happened?
And then what did he
and
say?
really,
to
it
that?
was just like I don't remember what he said. He was just like, "Oh yeah, just go back to the house. Everything's all right. Just go back to the house." Like, that's it, basically.
Did he tell you that you didn't have to meet those guys anymore?
I mean, I still looked for them even after that. I still fucking drove around. I didn't tell y'all that, but I still fucking drove around even after that, and I didn't see any fucking body.
Why wouldn't you tell us that before?
Just because, like,
And this is Looney, these red ones. You call him alive.
yeah, I did. Because I didn't know if they were at home or not. Like,
Looney was with
I didn't
him,
go
right?
there.
They left together.
I didn't go
JP,
there.
Looney, and
Yeah,
whoever, they left
whoever.
together.
Yeah, but I didn't go straight back there. I stayed parked.
That's fine.
You get what I'm saying? While I was making all these calls, I stayed parked. And I called Looney because, of course, I don't trust what the fuck JP says.
No, of course not.
So,
So, of course I'm
Looney is out with
calling
these
JP.
guys at the time when you're waiting in the car alone.
Yeah, and
Correct.
then Looney was just like.
So what did
skeptical.
Looney
He's
tell you
like,
about all this?
Come back. He was just like, come back. Like, that's it. And then we just talked when I got there.
What did you talk about?
Like, what happened? He was just like, he a crazy motherfucker, and that he was like scared basically of him. Like, really?
What did he say? Tell us what he said. Did he say he killed somebody?
Yes.
So Looney told that to you.
Yes.
Was
He
Looney-
said that JP is a fucking killer.
Was Looney
And
there?
that he doesn't fucking want to be around him. And that we need to get the fuck from around him. That's what he said.
Did he do it in front of Looney?
I'm guessing. I mean, Looney was basically fucking traumatized with this guy afterwards. So I'm guessing he saw it. Whether it was up on him or from a distance. But I'm guessing maybe he saw what happened.
No, I think you know. I think Looney told you. Because
Yeah,
Looney-
like I'm guessing he
Looney
saw.
is basically your husband.
I mean, yeah, but whether he saw it from up close, I never asked him all that. Like, I'm not the police. Like,
You're not.
I'm just gonna try to console him and that's it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, how close were you? Like, what did you see? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just know that he's just told me like, look, JP is a fucking killer. Like, don't fucking trust him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, hey, look, shit was not supposed to do like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit was not supposed to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just supposed to try to get some money. And like, well, what did we get out of nothing? Nothing. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, I didn't get shit from, like, except for the little 40 that I fucking sold him. Like, that's it. And I'm just like, listen, like, I don't know what kind of shit y'all be on, but I'm not on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be a fucking robber or a fucking dope dealer, but I'm not no fucking murderer. Like, I'm not gonna kill nobody for no fucking couple of dollars. Because me doing life behind bars is not fucking worth it. Simply not fucking worth it.
And listen, I'm not saying that you shot anybody. That's not what I'm trying to say.
And
I don't know if that's what you're
anybody
hearing,
to
but
kill
that's
them
not what
either.
I'm. Well, and I don't have any evidence at this point. I can speculate, but I don't know that you had any idea that they were going to kill anybody. That doesn't seem
Yeah,
like you're.
I
you're
mean,
the
I
type.
didn't, but
Now-
I know for a fact that, like,
So
I know
when
that
they-
JP was a fucking shooter.
So before you even left the house, I mean, were they talking about trying to rob these dudes before you guys all even left Chelsea's?
Well, like, yeah, like, JP wanted me to set them up, but, like, I know him, and, like, I just
what,
knew
I mean,
that
what
it
happened
was
with
a
that?
bad idea.
What was the setup? What was supposed to happen? Let me put it
Well,
that
what
way.
was supposed to happen was just to get down to it. Like I said, really, they just wanted sex, and they wanted me to get in a car with them and go to Bankhead with them, Simpson Road, to a house. And they said that it was a guy there, another guy there, whatever, that was supposedly one of the guy's brothers. And that they wanted to pay me $4,000 to have sex with all three of them.
This was the victims, the white
Yes,
guys.
yes.
So they wanted
They wanted to pay me to fuck all of them.
Okay.
To
So that
fuck,
was
like, 4 guys
that was the
down
main
there on Simpson Road.
that was the main
And
arrangement.
yeah, that was the arrangement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you want to make some money, yeah, this and that. Like, really, that's what they ran across me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but of course, like, I didn't really like express that to Looney. I really expressed that to JP. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Looney knew about it afterwards. Like, but I like saw it. Like, they was like, I was trying to convince them to let me go with them first. You know what I'm saying?
Convince who? You just try to use names.
Like,
'cause it's hard.
okay, well, I try to convince JP, just look, let me go with them first, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody in the little house was putting their input in except for Looney, because Looney, most of the time, you know what I'm saying, like, he will listen to me. Like,
This
or he
is
knows I
after
get
you'd met
angry.
these guys when you were back at Chelsea's, right?
No, like, well, I'm saying this is what the plan was. This is what the plan originally was. We talked about robbing them, but I've had a bad feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, well, if anything, let me try to do it by myself, like type share or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where if anything was to go wrong, like, hey, like, it's not a big fucking deal because these guys were trying to, like, have sex with me for money. You know what I'm saying? They wanted a fucking girl, a young ass girl, to ride with them to fucking Simpson Road to fuck 4 guys for some money. Who knows what the fuck they planned on doing to me? You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So at the end of the day, like, he looked at it like, no. So really, I just feel like JP tried to intervene before it happened.
So, all right.
Like, I heard the guy, like I said, like, I guess JP walked up. Really, the guy had bumped into JP, really. Like, and he starts asking him, well, where's Snoop? Like, you know what I'm saying?
How
Like,
do you know that?
do you know Snoopy? I know it because I know, like, this is how it happened, because I know this is how what Looney seen.
Is this something, so this is what Looney told you, or is this something you heard on the phone, or what?
I heard it on the phone. I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me
I
about
know.
first what you heard on the phone.
On the phone, okay, like, I heard him, like, I told you, like, it sounded like he was talking to somebody, like, and I said I wasn't sure who he was talking to. I know he wasn't talking to the other guy because he was asking, like, somebody else if they knew me, like, that they were trying to find me.
So the guy you were on the phone with was asking this?
Yeah, to somebody else.
Right.
And I'm just, like, I guess it was JP because Looney told me that JP shot him. You know what I'm saying? Looney told me that.
Okay.
And I know he's not gonna lie to me. And I know Looney's not no killer.
Right.
Looney ain't even no fucking robber, really. So at the end of the day, I know he's not gonna have no reason to lie to me. Like, I really think, like, JP, the one who caught them, you know what I'm saying, walking, like, outside the car when he realized, like, oh yeah, this bitch on the phone with, you know what I'm saying, with him. Like, he not stupid. Like you say, it's a bunch of cuts around there. Now me, I haven't been hanging around Holland walking out shit. I don't know them cuts, but he know them cuts, like the back of his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he always get around and shit. Because I believe he had warrants some shit, too. Like, so he would never like to be out in the open, right? Am I right?
Is JP?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I right? He has warrants, right?
At that time, I'd have to go look.
He's had some, yeah, off and on, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, he would be, like, really skeptical about walking down the street. So I know that he used all the cuts and stuff like that. So probably, like, because I never seen them approach them at all. Like, I never saw anybody. I just kept driving around like a fucking crazy person, like, trying to make sure that nothing went wrong. But obviously something went wrong when I heard the gunshots. That's why I made the phone calls.
What did you hear
saying?
on the phone, though? What did you hear them saying?
I heard the guy asking if they knew a girl named Snoopy.
The guy you were on the phone with asked
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Could you tell who he was talking to?
No, because I never heard them. I just heard the and that was it. That was the end of that.
Okay. So you just heard, he asked somebody if they knew Snoopy, which is what you go
Yeah.
by. And I guess that's what they knew you by, was
Yeah.
Snoopy. Okay. And then you hear the commotion on the phone.
Yes.
How long after you hear the commotion on the phone did you hear a gunshot?
It's hard to say. Maybe like a minute tops. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? Because if like something happens and you start panicking, like, you think time is probably passing a lot faster than what it really is. So it probably might have been like 30 seconds. It does. I don't know. Like, because I know that I called. Like, and I really think I did try to call him. Like, I did try to call. Like, I think I did try to call. Whether the call went out or not, I don't know. Because, of course, like, I started panicking. You know what I'm saying? I was by myself. So, of course, I started panicking, thinking, like, what the fuck just happened? And then, like I said, when I got back, that's what they told me. Like, that's what they told me when I called. He was just like, go back to the house. And Looney was like, that he was straight up to make sure he was okay and everything. He was just like, go back, you know. But he sounded, like, really scared. So I pretty much figured out what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, already. And that's why like I looked it up and I saw, and that's really when like I started cutting contact with him like that, because of the simple fact like Looney was scared of him anyways, and like really like he had done some like fucked up shit to me afterwards too, like, you know what I'm saying, just from being in that situation. Like I said, like he tried to like basically assault me one time, and like, you know, it's, I don't know, it's just really fucking crazy shit that I had to deal with just from the simple fact like I had no roof.
So I want to make sure, I'm going to run this by you the way that I understand it, and correct me if anything that I've heard is wrong, okay, because it's a lot of information. So, backing up to Don Pollo. So you and Looney are at Don Pollo together.
Mm-hmm.
You guys interact with these two guys in the car,
Okay,
sell some dope.
We sold them some dope. After that, we had planned, like,
the
they got my number.
The plan at that
The
point,
plan
they get
was-
your number. What's the plan?
The plan at that point was just to see what we could get up out of them. Like, because sometimes...
But as far as what you and these guys knew, they were coming to South Norcross. What were they going
like,
there
they
for?
were really coming to party.
Do they think they're partying? Do they think they're going to buy
Yes.
dope? Do they think they're going to...
They're,
get
like,
some
they
sex?
wanted to do it
What's-
all. They wanted to do it all.
Okay, so they were
I
just
told them
they were
that I
just going
had
to...
dope, and, like, they wanted my pussy, so they were coming. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
And
that's
like
what
they
were
were
going there
like,
for.
you know, they were like, hey, the guy that's with you, like, he could come too if you don't feel safe. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to be with you, blah blah. And so
Okay.
they were coming regardless. They knew that Looney was still with me,
Sure.
all that stuff, but really Looney wasn't with me. You know, like I was riding in the car by myself.
How long did you talk with these guys at Don Pollo in the parking lot? How long of a conversation was it?
Probably like a 10 to 15 minute conversation, really. Like,
So you talked to them for...
yeah,
I mean, it's a little
talked to
bit,
them
yeah.
for
it's-
a little while.
Okay.
Like, but you know, it was dark and
Were
like
they in
they
the
were
car
in
the
the
whole
car
time?
the whole time,
Okay.
so I didn't really get that great of a look. So
Right.
that's why I really don't even remember what he looked like.
Okay.
I just know like the hair colors, you know, like I knew them by their hair color, and one was shorter than the other one, looked like
Okay.
shorter, you know.
Now, did you tell them where to go, or how did they end up getting to South
I
Norcross?
gave them directions to South Norcross.
While you were there?
like, to meet me.
While
Yeah.
you were at Don Pollo?
No, I was.
Or just on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we were both on the way back, I guess. Like, but I left later. Like, but they had hit me up, or I don't know how it went. Like, I think that they probably had like hit me up first afterwards, but I'm not really sure. Like
Okay.
how.
But you were
I'm
giving
sure
you were
guys
giving
are sure,
them
but-
directions to get to where you were.
Yeah. Basically, I gave them directions. Basically, while I was giving them directions, all this shit was talked about. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the possibility we could rob them woo because of what they wanted.
Yeah. So I mean,
And,
talk
like,
about that.
Of
Tell me.
course,
So,
JP tried to like brainwash people and thinking like, oh yeah, like let's just rob them because they trying to do something bad anyways. You know, like
so who was there for this conversation about
everybody.
what to do?
Everybody
So
was there.
all these people, Chelsea. So you don't think Doug was there at all?
Doug
You're
was
saying he
never
wasn't there?
No.
Okay, so it's Tyler, Chelsea, JP, Dre, JD, Jason, and you? That many people?
Yeah.
So you guys, is this at Chelsea's apartment?
Yeah.
So you guys are talking about, obviously you met these guys and figuring out what to do. So I guess when everybody left the apartment, what was the plan? What was the plan
for me
at
to
that
go
point?
meet them. The plan was for me to go meet these guys and like see what it was. You basically
So
like
you're just
you know
going
what
to
I'm
meet with
saying?
them and just kind of reassess what they wanted, and is that what you're kind
Like
of what you're saying?
basically trying to like that's what I wanted to do. That was my plan, but obviously that wasn't JP's plan.
But what
like,
was
my
what was
plan
the
was
general?
to-
Because you guys were kind of all,
like-
I'm guessing, on the same page when you left.
Yes,
Anyways.
my plan was to reassess. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it looked like it could be done without hurting anybody or like anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Or to where like I could probably like maybe finesse them like to going somewhere close by or like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to get them to think I was gonna perform like sexual act with them or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it could be like something smooth and nobody got hurt. Then then like I would have been down for it because like I'm sure you know that like I'm down by getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, it's my history, but at the end of the day, like I don't have a history of hurting people or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do my crimes violently, none of that. So
So you
like, I
were
try
going
to
to
avoid
meet
that.
these guys, and then what was JP and the other? What was everybody else's role going to be in this? What were they going to do?
like really like and nobody really had a role, like, you know what I'm saying, like nobody just really had a role, like all them guys, all them little niggas, like they all just really, that's what they do, they rob people, like they rob and they sell dope, like that's their lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, I guess, like that's what they were taught to do.
But I mean, when they left that apartment, what was their plan? What was their plan going to be?
Like, yeah, I
what
guess
did you guys
like
talk
to
about?
be ready to rob
you were
them
obviously
if that
going to
was
meet
the case,
these guys.
if that was smooth.
So
but like, I was never gonna really prostitute with them or nothing like that. I was just gonna see like either if I could like kick it with them, chill with them, get them drugged up to the point where like, you know what I'm saying, maybe they pass out or something, like, and I could like take off with their shit, or maybe like tell them get in the shower or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, like before we have sex, and like, you know, like they would leave their pants or wallet somewhere, you know, and I take off with it. Like, I'm down with doing shit like that, not down with, oh, like, let me just come pop your ass for a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. But I guess JP didn't like my plan. He didn't like my plan, so he cut it off and took an initiative of, like, I guess, walking up on them the way that, where I was supposed to meet them. You get what I'm saying?
So
and, like, it was just bad luck on them guys because they got out of the car to look for me instead of staying in their fucking car like I told them to. And meeting me, because I told him, I gave him a description of my car and everything. Like, if I had planned on really doing some hot ass shit like that, do you really think I would have gave him the description of the car that I was in? You think I would have been wearing the same shit I was wearing when I left the club? Like, just fix my makeup and stuff? Like, if it was something that serious, like, I would have never done it that close.
Well, this is why we're talking to you, and that's why it's,
you know, like,
that's why it's
I'm
important
not that
to
fucking
talk to you.
stupid, and I really feel bad. Like, I really feel guilty, and like, so did Looney. Like, even though he didn't even have nothing to do with the shit, really. Like, you know, I mean, he really felt like bad and stuff when he found out one of the guys died, and so did I. But really, like, he's the one who told me, like, that JP was the shooter. Like, he was like, he a killer. Like,
So what did Looney? We talked about what you heard on the phone. What did Looney tell you about what he saw and what happened?
Yeah, from when he left the apartment, what did Looney say happened after he walked out?
he was really like skeptical of talking in front of them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You guys have talked since then in private, I'm sure.
Yeah, like,
what
and
does he
really
tell you
he
about
just
what
told
happened?
me, like, really he kind of like, at first, like, he was just like really like sketchy, like withdrawn, and then he like, you know, it was like kind of like you're dealing with a trauma patient, like somebody.
I understand, yeah.
You know, like he
But
saw
over
something
the-
and it clearly like it's something that he's never seen before or experienced, and he was just scared, you know, like damn near in tears, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, he had a, you know, like he looked up this guy, you know, like, and he saw that the guy like had, you know, like a kid and stuff like that, I guess, or whatever, like the news said about him.
He had a kid, he was a small baby.
And yeah, and so like he was like crying, you know, like, and he cried, and he was just like, you know, it's fucked up, like, you know, and he was just like, that guy's crazy, like he has no conscience, like he's like, man, like he's fucking crazy. He was just like, he doesn't give a fuck about nobody, he's crazy.
But what did he end up telling you about what they did when they left? When you guys all split up, what did he tell you about what they did?
He was just like that they walked and that they ended up seeing them, like, because they were going to go through the cut, and like they ended up seeing them, and that I guess JP approached them, and that the guy started asking him if they knew Snoopy, and that's when, like, I guess he knocked the guy out and shot the other one.
So
Is Looney saying JP did everything? Like JP
Yeah, basically.
attacked both of them?
Basically, I guess one of them was not paying attention to what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, somehow, some way, I guess they were not, like, close together. You get what I'm saying? And that's why, I guess, like, I don't know, like, I really don't know, because I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? And, like, really, two people gonna always give two different stories.
I understand, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, we're going to go talk to Looney, so we just
Yeah.
want to see what he told you to see if he's lying to us. That's all. I mean, we don't, if he didn't have anything to do with it, if he was just there when something happened, that's
Yeah.
fine, but we need the truth anyway.
Yeah, really,
So we
like,
need
he
all of
was
the
just
stories
there,
to
you know
match
what I'm
up.
saying? Like, and I feel bad for Looney, because, like, really, he wouldn't have been hanging out with these people if it wasn't for me, like, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a whole fucked up situation, like, really circumstances, like, us being young, trying to survive, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never knew none of that shit was gonna happen, like that at all.
Well, I mean, and that's unfortunately, that's part of this lifestyle. Is that when you do rob people, and I mean, there is always a potential that bad things can happen. It's
Yeah.
it's a different
But not
lifestyle.
like that.
Well,
But not
it
like
happens,
that. Like,
unfortunately.
you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was to rob somebody, I don't gotta kill them because I'm trying to fucking rob them. Like, if I can't rob you, then I'm gonna just get the fuck on.
Well,
That's
nobody
how
had
I
to.
am.
Nobody had to kill this guy. That's
Yeah,
what makes
that's what I'm
it so
saying.
senseless. I mean, this guy didn't have to die. There's no. I mean, it's completely just. There's no reason for it.
Yeah,
When was the last time you've talked to JP?
long time ago.
What is that for you? What is a long time ago for you?
Probably like over 2 months ago. Like,
Do you know where he is now? Do you have any idea what he's doing? Where he's
the
at?
last time I talked to him, he was in Snellville.
After talking to her, they also talked to Tyler, who confirmed Jovian was the shooter. So they got an arrest warrant and brought in Jovian Lannis for questioning.
You all right? You need a bathroom or water or anything like that?
I'm alright.
You good? All right. I'm Detective Kangas, Washington. We'll get into everything while you're here. Obviously, you got some warrants. So we'll talk about all that stuff.
Warrants?
Yeah, I'll explain all that to you here in just a minute, all right? Before we get started, let me just get some basic information from you, all right? Can you give me your name?
Jovan Landis.
You've got basically a few warrants on you. One of them is for felony murder, okay? And that's the main one that I really want to talk to you about. Another, it's all kind of related to the same incident, but your name got brought into this case I'm working pretty deep, and I really want to talk to you and kind of get from you why it got brought in and let you tell your side of the story. So, do you have any clue what I might be talking about as far as a homicide?
Nah, I know a lot of little homicides been happening, like, shoot, you know what I'm saying, like, over by my auntie house around the corner, you know what I'm saying, 4 people had got killed or whatever, I don't know, and somebody else around the corner. That's all I really know about.
Yeah. This one happened, you were staying over off South Norcross Tucker for a little bit?
Yeah, I was
Over
there
with,
before. Yeah, I was over there.
where Jeremy used to live,
Mhm.
and
I stayed with him for a minute, but he had got locked up. Then I had ended up going, and me and his girlfriend got into it, so I couldn't even stay there no more. So I had to move out anyway.
So
you know what I'm saying?
when do you think you were staying there? What do you remember? What time frame?
I don't even remember the time frame. It was so long though. It was a minute ago. I stayed there like the first 4. I stayed with him the first 4 months I got out, and then I had went back to my auntie house. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working at Burger King right there on 78 across the street from South Gwinnett High School, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I was working at, you know?
Okay.
So I'm like, I probably stayed there like 4 months, 4 to 4.5 months, a little time like that.
Over with at the apartment in Norcross?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that was that around, how long did you stay after, I don't know exactly when Jeremy got locked up. I'm sure I can look that up.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think you stayed after he got locked up before you got kicked out or you left or whatever?
Like, probably like 3 weeks. Because me and the girl getting into it in the house in her name, so she was tripping, you know what I'm saying? And she had her little friends or whatever over there, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically I had to, you know what I'm saying, bite my tongue over there a lot, you know what I'm saying? Be nice to people I am, just so I can have a place to stay, you know what I'm saying? My kids come over there sometimes, you feel me? So I'm over there biting my tongue, people don't like me, so I don't like them, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. And I was like, shoot, I just gotta go back to my auntie house. So she just told me to come back to her house. That's basically what it was, you know what I'm saying? So however my name come up in it, whatever this is, that's because whoever that was that I was getting into it in that house with, it gotta be something like that.
Well, that's why we're sitting here talking. That's why I want to talk about it with you and kind of get your side of this whole thing.
Right.
So you were staying. The girl that lives there, her name's Chelsea, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was, from what I understand, she was dating Jeremy. Is that right?
Yes.
So they were staying. So you know Jeremy, or do you
Yeah,
know
that's-
her, or how do you fit into that little?
See, Jeremy
clique?
like my fam, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and him had previous charges together, you know what I'm saying? I was my co-defendant. In my last case, when I got locked up for 3 years, you know what I'm saying? And he was my co-defendant. All the charges, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? Everything was my charges, you know what I'm saying? So I took everything, you know, and he had got off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? They been my friend before then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always been cool and everything.
Sure.
So he ended up, I guess when I got out, he had some warrants, whatever, he ended up getting locked up. One of the officers had, you know, hit him up with the Facebook move, you know how it was, and he got locked up. So after that, me and the girl started getting into it. Like, we never got into it when he was out. When he get locked up, she, you know what I'm saying, doing powder or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and going crazy, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I ain't with all that, you know what I'm saying? I got my kids over here, don't be doing that with my kids over here, you know what I'm saying? They be outside playing, you want to be out here playing and fussing and yelling all day, you know what I'm saying? You, your people's over here drinking, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, it was a whole lot of mess going on, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk. I know you mentioned before that you apparently know a lot about a lot of homicides, or you know of a lot of homicides,
Yeah.
or murders, or whatever. So there's a guy who got shot over there in the next complex over.
Mm-hmm.
You familiar with that one?
Yeah,
You heard about that one?
I heard about it. Everybody was outside because I think like
What'd you
3 or 4
hear?
days before that, 3 or 4 days before that, somebody got robbed right there. You know what I'm saying? Because they told us to stop walking through the cut out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the next time, that's what happened right there in that cut. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. They tell me not to go to the cut. I'm on probation. I ain't going to the cut. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel me? That's just what it was.
So what was the word on the street for that one? What happened?
It just was like they said somebody had got shot over there. You know what I'm saying? And whoever the dude was, they ain't stay over there. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what the news was saying. You know what I'm saying? That was it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to find out like that. You feel me? Man, I'm telling these niggas in the house like, look up. You feel me? If y'all got anything that's going on with that situation, you feel me? And everybody like, oh no, like nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? But
So you think
I
somebody?
know it wasn't nobody in that house, you know what I'm saying? But if it was somebody in that house, they could have fooled me anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Well, why would you even say that? Why would you think that
Because
somebody in the house involved?
everybody over there just was looking when I was asking what the hell was going on. You see what I'm saying? Niggas like, I'm like, damn, what the hell going on? Everybody moving around, but you know what I'm saying? I guess they said there was so many police outside. I woke up, you know what I'm saying? When I got up,
So were you staying there at that time? You were staying at the apartment at that time?
yeah, I came over there that day. I was over there.
What do you mean? What day?
The
After
day-
it happened?
No, after
Or-
the buddy had got hit in the cut and they told us to stay out the cut. That's when I came over there. That's what I'm talking about.
That
right
was
now.
before the
that
guy
was
got
before all
shot.
that, yeah, that was before all that.
But you remember being around in the complex or living there at the time that guy got shot?
Nah, I was on the moment of getting kicked out. That's when I was on my burial, getting all my shit, going to my auntie house.
Right, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
I mean, were you staying there at that time?
Mm-mm.
You weren't.
No.
Do you know? Were you over there at that time? Like what during this?
I used to always be over there, like I go over there, chill, cause they ain't had no key to the door. All right, boom, they ain't had no key to the door, so they had to come to the door, and I had to let them in. You know what I'm saying? They can't lock the door if nobody ain't in there. So you know what I'm saying? So they gotta leave it open. So she ain't wanna leave the door open, so I'll be over there, and then when she unlock the door, come in, do everything, I leave. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. You feel me? And if I do stay, that means she might have some chicks over there.
Okay. Well, here's the deal, man. I mean, I'm just gonna lay it out for you. I mean, you've pretty much been identified as a person that shot that guy. I mean, that's why we're sitting here. I've got some people telling me that you were the one that shot him, and I've got a lot of people saying that you told them that you shot him.
What? Man, heck no, man. Why would I
So-
incriminate myself if I did shoot somebody, man? Come on, man. That'd be dumb. Come on, man. I just came out of chamber. What I look like doing something like that, though? Who would do something like that? You feel me?
Well, that's a good question. It would take a pretty sick person to do something like
I wouldn't
that.
do nothing like that at all. That's stupid.
You know, I agree. It's very stupid, and it's a pretty serious thing. But you know, we've been working on this for a very long time. Obviously, this didn't just happen yesterday.
Right.
You know, I've had your name floating around for quite a while. And what was your relation? I mean, you said you didn't really have phone contact with all these guys.
Like, yeah, we
I mean, here's the deal. You know,
we talking
you
phone.
guys there was a lot of dope getting moving out of that house, right? I mean, let's cut the shit. You know, I mean, there's a lot of dope coming out of that house, right?
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, come on,
people
this
had a
isn't-
little dope. You know what I'm saying? It was
This
a little
isn't
party
your first
house.
day on the street. This
Yeah.
isn't my first
Yeah,
day
you're right
as
about
a
that.
cop. All
But
right,
at
so
the same time,
let's have a little
everybody
honesty
had
here.
their little moves going on, whatever they was doing. You
So
know
what?
I'm
People got guns in there?
saying? Nah, if people got their gun, yeah. Some people got their gun. Some people do got their gun. No?
Who had guns in there? Let's talk about
A couple
that.
people, man.
Like who?
can't even
I mean,
remember.
this is specific, dude.
A
This
couple people, man.
I'm going to tell you right now, JP. This is the most important conversation you're probably ever going to have in your life right now.
Right.
Okay, so when I'm
I'm
asking
talking
you
real
for,
to you, man. You think I ain't talking? I'm
Well,
talking
what
real
I'm
to you.
saying-
I
what
really
I-
want to see
listen,
what's
listen,
going on.
listen to me
You know
for a
what I'm
second.
saying?
Listen to me.
Straight up, man.
what I mean by that is that when I ask you who had the gun, you know, I'm not asking you to tell me yeah, a lot of people. I'm asking specific. When I ask you who, if I ask you a who question, that means I'm looking for a name. Okay, so whose guns
I
were
ain't know
there?
everybody's name. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling
You got at least this. You got
All right,
nicknames.
boom.
I don't need
Everybody
social.
else right here ain't really had no gun. If somebody brought a gun in there, then everybody be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to touch it, you know what I'm saying? Feel on, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? Nigga might be like, oh, yeah, I know what kind of gun this is, you feel me? And nigga do like that, pass back to the nigga who gun it is, you know what I'm
Did you
saying?
participate in the passing?
Yeah, one time. You know what I'm saying? Probably twice. You know what I'm saying?
Who in that house would have been receiving guns?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Man, ain't nobody in there playing with no guns, man.
So if I told you that I had text messages from people giving that address, specifically you texting people giving that address saying to bring guns over there, would that be a lie?
You probably wouldn't. But I'm saying.
Probably or wouldn't? Because you don't sound
What
very
you mean?
confident.
You said if you
Let me
give a
explain
text
this to you.
message,
Let me explain this to you, okay? I'm not going to go through everything I've gotten here, all right? This is half of my case file. The other half's on my desk, all right? This is not my first day working this, all right? I've been getting court orders, search warrants, all kinds of different warrants. I've been tracking phones. I've been mapping phones. I've been doing all kinds of different shit on this case, all right?
Mhm.
This is not day one. I don't just come pick you out of the blue, okay? The judges don't just hand out murder warrants like candy, all right?
No, I'm
There's
saying,
a reason.
Everybody's talking about
Listen.
something. I don't
Hey,
need that
stop.
Shooter.
Let me talk, okay? I let you talk. When I talk, I just ask you that you let me talk, all right? We got to give and take here.
Right.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that there's a reason why we're sitting here having this conversation. It's not an accident that you're sitting here in this
I know
seat,
that.
okay?
I ain't know that. I know that.
I've got all your text messages. I got all the other people involved in this text messages, okay? I got a lot of conversation. I know a lot about you that you probably wish I didn't know about you, all right? That's just being straight up, all right? I want you to be straight up with me. I'm going to be straight up with you. But all this denial crap is not getting us anywhere, all right? Right now, I got people putting a gun in your hand executing somebody. That sounds pretty fucking bad.
That's right. That's
Right?
why I'm in here like.
That's going to sound pretty bad when people start looking at that.
That's what I'm saying.
So if there's more to it, because the same people that are telling me that say that when you told them that you're saying stuff like guys are reaching for something in his waistband and this. So if there's more to it, and maybe there's something else that provoked this, or this shouldn't have happened. All right, this was listen. There was a robbery that was going to happen. All right, I know that. Why did it get to this point? I don't know. But that's what we need to talk about here, because that's the shit that's going to make all the difference in this. Is why. That's a question people are going to be asking. Why? Why did this happen? Okay, is this just somebody going out acting stupid? Is this something that's on dope? Is this somebody that was threatened at some point? That's the kind of stuff people want to know, and that's what's going to make the difference here, all right? So that's what I need to talk to you about, and that's where our conversation comes into play. I know a lot. I know all the questions I'm asking you, I'm trying to see if you're going to tell me the truth. And right now, you're failing. You're failing miserably. You haven't told me hardly any truth, other than maybe you've been living there and a few things here and there. But let's cut through all the crap, and let's just have a real conversation. All right?
I am talking to
Can
you
we-
real.
can we
I'm
do
talking
that?
to you real. I'm talking
You're
to
not.
you real.
You're not.
I'm talking to you real by telling you that I'm not the shooter. I'm
So,
telling you
all
that.
right. So who's the shooter?
I don't know. So you really think I was right there when that jump going on, man? Come on, man. I wasn't even out there like that.
I don't think you're right there. I think you were holding a gun.
No.
According to the information I have, you're the one pulling the trigger.
And how would that be possible, man?
What do you mean, how would that be
If I
possible?
wasn't there.
What do you
Right
mean you
there on
weren't
the
there?
scene, I wasn't there.
So where were you?
Man, I wasn't there. I wasn't there nowhere near around when that thing
Well,
happened.
where were
whenever
you?
that happened.
Tell me where you
I
were.
wasn't there.
Where were you? Answer the. I mean,
I don't even know what day this was. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't even know what day this was,
You
man.
told us you heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I wasn't there.
When did you hear about it?
And I heard about it after that junk happened about 3 or 4 days ago. Afterwards. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 days passed.
He also started by playing ignorant, not knowing the detectives had already interrogated Diarra and Tyler, and that they both told detectives he was the shooter. Watch how the detectives dismantled his alibi.
You say you saw the police outside.
That was when old boy when they told us not to go through the cut. That's when I seen the police outside. Everybody else told me how everybody seen the police outside when that had went down. See what I'm saying? They said it was mad police over there. They had the streets blocked off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They said somebody had got shot and somebody was injured. I'm like, what's going on? You feel me? Like, I wasn't even there. That's what I'm saying, man. Whoever's saying that, that's what I need to know who's saying that, man. For real. Because whoever's saying that, man, they got something to do with that. You feel me? And they trying to put it on me.
Well, what's funny about that is that the people that are saying that admitted to what they did in this. They put themselves where they are because they admitted their part.
They ain't admit all the way. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, that's where you come in. If there's more to it, that's why I need you to
somebody
tell me.
gonna try to make somebody else be the shooter if they don't want to go. Goddamn, gonna do their time. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm out here knocking heads off, man, I ain't worried about doing no time, man. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you got the courage enough to do something like that, you feel me? You gonna do your time. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just where I come from, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do your time. You see what I'm saying? Period. Nah, this was going on right here. It's some real lame junk, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like crazy, man, right now.
So you told me earlier that you remember you're in the complex, you're staying there or whatever when this,
Yeah.
at the time this happens. Okay, so
I
mean,
wasn't standing there when that was going on. See what I'm saying?
so where were you? That's what I'm trying to ask. I'm trying to give you a chance to tell me where you were.
I come over there and chill. She need me to open the door, unlock the door, whatever, you feel me? She had her new friends over there. That she had whoever she had over there, and I wasn't messing with them at all. You see what I'm saying? I come in, high body them. You see what I'm saying? We might hit each other up. They might be looking for something. And I'd be like, okay, I know buddy right here got it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that ain't nothing. It's a friendly conversation. But far as when they talk about some, okay, I tell them, what I say? So you talking about, I think I know exactly what text you talking about bringing some guns.
Tell me about it.
Let me see. Cuz, alright, boom. My homegirl had got robbed.
Which
old
one?
Girl that I told you I just had been. She had got robbed.
Which girl?
Snoopy.
Okay.
She had got robbed, and then she was like, oh, I need a gun, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I need you to hold me down with a gun. I need a strap or whatever. Boom. So she came and she had got a strap. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't dealing with me. I just had, you know what I'm saying.
So she got a gun from you?
Number that where she could connect with him, you feel what I'm saying? So that's all that was, though.
So what? Tell me about it. So
I'm saying she would text
So she comes. So why would she come to you to get a gun? She knows that you know people with guns.
Yeah, that's what it was. She knew I knew somebody.
So you hook her up with a gun, and then what happens?
Nah, she was just gonna protect herself.
Where are these text messages
That's
coming?
all it was. She was protecting herself. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on with her. I didn't know what it was. After I met them two, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? After I met them two, it was over with. You feel me? Whatever her and whoever she got with her got going on, that's between them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. For real, nothing to do with me at all. And I get on the stand and tell them off to their face. It ain't got nothing to do with me, off the muscle. Now, I don't even know how the hell everybody talking about something is me. You feel me? Because I ain't even know nothing about that. Straight up.
Is it possible that everybody's saying that because it is you?
Nah, it ain't me.
So if your phone records put you there, what would you have to say about that?
And my what?
Your phone.
My phone records put me there?
Yeah.
What you mean? I said I was over there.
When this happened?
When it happened?
Yeah.
I'm saying I was over there the night before. Anything. I'm saying I'll be over there every night. So I don't know. I don't remember the date of this, though. That's what I'm telling you. I don't remember the date of this.
It's July 29th is the date of this, just so we're clear.
July 29th.
Yeah. Just saying I wasn't there is obviously it's not gonna get you anywhere.
Nah, y'all said it like I was there when they were doing this. That's what I said. Like, was I right there while these people were doing this? Like, no, I wasn't there when they were doing this, man. I don't know what. That's what I'm saying. They trying to say I'm the shooter. I'm there on the scene.
They're not trying. They're not trying to say they did. That's already been done. That stuff's been done. We're past that. When I went and talked to the judge today and got that warrant for you for murder, we're past that. Like I said, we're way past where you think we probably are. All right. But if you want to look like, if you want to tell me what happened out there and fill me in, or if you just want to look like somebody that just doesn't give a shit.
No, I'm not saying it like I'm not saying it like I don't give a shit, man. I'm damn real telling you, man.
By you saying I wasn't there, I wasn't there.
Me on the scene. That's just like if I could say anybody right now.
Nah,
like,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. There's a difference between pulling some random name out of your ass and just throwing it out and saying such and such was here and did this. That's not what we're talking about. These people know you. Y'all hang out. They didn't disassociate themselves with what took place. They implicated themselves just like they implicated you.
But they implicated me so they can get themselves off the damn.
They're not getting off of anything.
They got the same charge you got.
That's what you don't understand. We're not saying that they snitched on you so that they can clear their names. They ain't clear nothing.
That would look like to me.
They snitched on themselves, and because you're there, you're in it too. Is basically how it works. They didn't talk themselves out of anything. They fessed up to what they actually admitted. They owned up to what the hell they did.
I don't know. Cause they ain't own up to whatever they did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They ain't own up to what they did for sure. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man.
So that's what you believe in.
What?
You believe in owning up to what you do and what you don't do.
Cause they ain't own up to what they did.
No, I'm asking you. Forget about them. You, yourself.
Yeah.
That's what you believe in.
And what?
If you out here, you doing dirt, You robbing, you killing. If you get caught up, you admit to it. That's what you're saying you do.
If I got caught up, I ain't caught up though.
I'm asking you. I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, man, I'm saying I'm gonna be a man about my stuff though, for real. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody put me in a place that I wasn't at, man.
We're not, forget about them. We're not just
That's what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
them. We're talking about the telephone companies. We're talking about other evidence.
But
We're
I
not
never
just talking
said-
about, we didn't just use your friend and say,
Right,
hey.
but I never said I wasn't talking to them. I never said that I never associated with them. I never said none of that. See what I'm saying? So I never lied to y'all about none of that. All I said is I wasn't there when that was going down. See what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing to do with that. So if they put me there, that means they just put me there. You see what I'm saying? Now, me telling them whatever I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, you feel me? Or anything, whatever they did, I don't know. You feel me? But I'm telling you, man, I ain't did that, man. I don't know what the hell. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to take a stand on their ass myself. Straight up. I'm telling you right now. It's over with. Real shit.
I mean, you understand that one of these guys didn't die, right?
Right.
So, I mean, you understand that, you know, basically the way this goes down, from what I understand, is that you and this boyfriend here are walking through this complex and run into these guys. You understand that when somebody doesn't die, that means they're still alive and they can still... Okay. I mean, they had a conversation. Did you ever have a conversation with these two guys before they got killed? Is there any reason?
Conversation with who?
Did you ever, the two victims in this case, is there any reason why you would have had a conversation with them as they're walking around the complex that morning?
Man, I ain't never had no conversation with them.
No?
No.
Interesting.
How long you had them tattoos, man?
How long I had them?
Yeah.
Since I got out.
You had them a minute, right?
Yeah, since I got out.
There's not many people walking around with 343 and 187 on their face.
But at the same time, if I'm doing any kind of dirt out there like that, I'm not anybody to see my tattoos, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So what, you gonna mask up?
Man, what? If that's going on like that, I'm not gonna listen. This right here, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You said if you're gonna do something like this, nobody would see your face. What would you do to prevent them from seeing your face?
What you mean? If thing a nigga supposed to do, you go mask up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what you gonna do. But at the same time, man, I wasn't even there at this situation. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man.
What I'm getting at, man, is we know that this shit wasn't supposed to be a murder. Shit just got out of hand. I mean, let's just be honest. You didn't go there and plan
Go where I wasn't there.
to shoot these guys.
Man, I wasn't there, man.
That's not what it's supposed
Whoever
to be.
tell you that story, they the ones that did that, man. I'm telling you, man. Whoever tell you that
The
story.
ones that told me that
they-
story admitted what they did.
All right.
They got charged. Guess what? They got charged with murder too.
They ain't admit that they shot. I tell you that.
You hung up on who shot. That's fine. We get that part. These people are not. They didn't walk away scot-free from this. They got charged with the same thing. So what we're saying is you played a role in this just like they did.
But they tried to make me play the main role in this, like I was just right there in the situation.
So
correct, that wasn't
That's
the
like
case.
me and you and him right there, and I just be like, "Oh, he the one.
Okay.
He the one." And I just putting it all
All
on
right,
you like
well,
that.
that's
You know what I'm
fine,
saying?
that's fine.
And saying you the one that just took this man's life.
Listen, now it's your opportunity to tell us different. If that's
That's
the
what I'm
case.
trying to tell you.
That's why we're sitting here having this conversation.
All I know is her boyfriend was throwed off, man, and they used to be trying to hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? And all I know is they, you know what I'm saying? She got them. Was selling pussy or something, doing something. You feel what I'm saying?
That
And
night?
he had people over there because they supposed to be having some people in some little gang they in M16 or whatever they in, whatever little gang they in. She already was doing dirt around here in North Cross. You know what I'm saying? So if you know me, then I'm pretty sure you know who this is anyway.
I do.
All right,
Absolutely.
then. So you know her record too. You know what I'm saying?
we got all.
And she already be around North Cross. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't had nothing. That's why I said they ain't had nothing to do with me. You feel what I'm saying? So if they put me there, that's some bullshit, straight up. And
How many different robberies have you guys all done together? Because I know it's more than one.
How many different robberies? Man, I ain't did no damn robberies with them.
Every time some dirt goes down, you guys don't talk a lot on the phone, but every time you do is right around the time of some kind of crime going on.
But
You think that's ironic?
it was over when I was going to go get her. You see what I'm saying? I called her that many times because I was telling her, like, look here.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So let's just say this out loud because when I heard it, it sounded really stupid. So there's already some guys there with her doing this that have a full-size car, and they put a 32-inch TV in the car, and that takes up so much room that nobody else can get in the car. So she has to call you.
she said dude was scary. Tony was scary, and he pulled off on her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I see Tony when I said I seen Tony, and I seen Tony, I said, damn, what the hell Tony had going right in here? You're like, oh, that nigga got a TV, you know what I'm saying? All right, bet, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, don't be having me coming through here doing that dumb ass shit. You feel what I'm saying? Man, straight up, man, I'm telling you.
You gotta. I'll give you props. You got a good story for all everything.
And that's real.
You
That's
got
a
an
real
answer
story.
for
I'm
everything
telling
we
you,
asked
man. Even because man, I'm going straight through it, man. I ain't even got to switch it up or nothing. I ain't switching nothing up, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, all on a little drug something shit because I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, man.
Man, we'll
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's not what we
We're so far past you being able to care about your probation right now. Your probation, we can't even see your probation anymore. That's where we're sitting right now.
Yeah.
Your probation, you should wish that that's all we were here to talk about right now. We're talking about the rest of your life right now. Okay, this is some serious stuff that we're talking about.
Right. Man, I'm not
So
taking
if
stand
you're
on
trying
that.
to save face about probation because you don't want to screw up your probation, okay, we're past that, dude.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I understand fully. That's why I said I'm going to take a stand on their ass ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to be getting on. And I don't give a damn. Shit, they trying to put me there. I don't know what the hell they put me there for.
They're not trying to put you nowhere, man. You putting yourself there.
How?
We just told you. It's a lot more than just these people right here telling us that you were there.
I'll tell you the best thing you do right now is to make yourself, based on what we know, not look like a cold-blooded killer just out here executing people. Is tell me what the hell happened.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because apparently what you're telling everybody else is that this guy tried to reach in his waist or something like that.
Man. I'm telling him what the hell people told me. I ain't telling them that it was me. You feel what I'm saying?
What did people tell you?
Man, what?
Hey, listen.
I try to make me be out like a snitch, man.
No, listen. Now's the time for you to talk. This is your opportunity to paint a picture for yourself, not us.
Yeah.
It's like he just told you, your people have already told us a story, and we support that story with evidence. So you're the missing pieces of the puzzle, and this is your opportunity to shine. He told you this is the most important time of your life. This ain't about no damn probation. It ain't about no robberies. We ain't talking about no damn guns in the picture or who you selling guns to. It's beyond that. So if there was any time for you to talk, it's right now.
Alright, look. She goddamn set the nigga up. This nigga goddamn shot the nigga, man. Straight up.
How do you know that?
Because they told me. And that real. They supposed to hit the nigga for some ice. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to hit dude for some ice.
Who?
One of these dudes, I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? They came back.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this away. Let's start from scratch, all right? Let's pretend we're just starting this conversation.
Alright.
We've been through a lot of bullshit with this conversation. Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm
Be
like,
honest
man,
with
how
me.
would they say that though, man?
All right.
I'm saying that just threw me off guard.
Just listen to what he's telling you.
So all right. So now you're familiar with the incident, all right? So we're getting over these humps little by little.
I've been familiar with the incident. I just
You
ain't no
understand that-
snitch, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch,
Well-
you know what I'm saying? But shit, since they put me in the clay, I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no choice but to say something.
So tell me what happened.
Boom, she got down. They went to a club that night.
What
You feel
club
me?
they go to?
I don't know. They went to a
Let's
little
walk
bar.
through. Let's walk through slow and let's be fairly specific.
Her and her dude went to a bar. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? When they went to the bar, I guess they seen some dudes and whatever, you feel what I'm saying? So they came back to the house. You feel what I'm saying? When they came back to the house, she like, oh, I got these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying, you know what I'm saying, they about to rob niggas, you know what I'm saying? So Buddy and her had the gun. She drove the car, you know what I'm saying, to go over there. You feel what I'm saying? So when she went over there, all you hear goddamn gunshot, you know what I'm saying? When it happened. The nigga come running to the house, you see what I'm saying? I tell the nigga like, damn, bro, what the fuck going on? You see what I'm saying? He like, oh shit, man, nothing. So Chelsea ass at the damn door, and she's thinking I'm coming in with this nigga. I'm not coming in with this nigga. I'm already hearing the shot, so I'm trying to goddamn get to the door off the muscle anyway, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know something going on with them two, and I know they just took her car. You see what I'm saying? So boom, he come back to the house, oh man, shit, it's a wrap. I'm like, what's up? He like, shit, boy, we just did these boys around the corner, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck, man, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers started leaving. Everybody started leaving, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Goddamn, it was about 10 people in the house. Everybody started leaving. You feel what I'm saying? Real shit. Boom, alright. She leave, she take the gun, she take the kill tech, she take the 40 and the kill tech, and then try to go ditch the shit. You know what I'm saying, somewhere. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I'm telling her like, why the fuck you gonna take my people gun? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my people's gun. You know what I'm saying? But she just always had the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see in the fucking picture, she got the damn gun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they been had the damn gun on them. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, alright. So what happened? Motherfucking, they took the little shit, burnt the little, whatever the fuck they did with the clothes, whatever the fuck they did. They got the guns and took them to her sister's house, buried them in the ground or something. But she had to move them because she said she was on probation, so she thought she had a warrant at the house. You know what I'm saying? So guess what she do? She came and took them to my auntie house. Cause my cousin had wanted his shit back. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, let me get my shit, man. Why the hell y'all got my shit all, you know what I'm saying, way over town, you know what I'm saying? So they brought it back to my auntie house, you know what I'm saying? That's what we had it at. That's when you seen them text messages going back and forth about guns and everything, cause she was trying to get the shit back, cause she didn't want us to have that gun. See what I'm saying? She was like, I feel better with me having that gun than y'all having that gun. You know what I'm saying? Because she felt like, you know what I'm saying? So she could take the damn, you feel me? That's what it was, bro. That's exactly what it was, and I can understand to say that shit. And that's real, man. And he was motherfucking mad because dude was tricking off with his girl. Like, that's just how fucked up in the head he is. You see what I'm saying? And anybody will tell you that shit, man. You can ask him how many times they argue about bullshit, about niggas that she trying to talk to at the club, and he getting into fighting or trying to shoot somebody. You feel me? She just shot at this nigga in the breezeway before. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit like this going on. You feel me? So how the fuck would they be like, I'm the motherfucking one? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't get, man. Straight up. And I'm trying to find out, man. I'm telling you,
All
it's
right.
real.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You just let a lot of air out.
Hell yeah, I'm mad as hell, and I got way more to say shit.
Take a deep breath.
I got way
all
more
right?
to say shit. Fuck
So let's go back through this and start from the beginning. All right. So what club did they go? Who went to the club?
Her, it was Looney and
Looney, right? You know who he is. See,
yeah, you just told me his name.
I didn't tell it. I never
Yeah,
told
you did say it. You did say it. You was like Looney. Cause I was like, old boy right there holding the gun. You say who Looney? You did say his name, bro.
Well, obviously you're better at picking up on
Oh,
names
nah.
than you say you are. Because earlier you tell me you don't know shit about.
No,
your
I'm just
names,
on
so.
this right now, cause shit, like
Okay.
he said, it's life or death,
All right.
man.
So let's talk.
I ain't about to play. You feel me?
So let's have this
Yeah.
for real conversation that
All
we've
right,
been trying to
let's
have for an
conversation.
hour.
Come on.
So where do they? So you guys before they go to the club, start from there. So
Before they go-
everybody
before
at
they
Chelsea's
go to-
house.
Yeah, everybody was
All
at
right.
Chelsea's house.
So all of you are at Chelsea's.
Mhm.
Who goes to the club?
Snoopy and her nigga. Snoopy, her nigga, and then I think she had like 2 other dudes with her. You know what I'm saying? She be keeping with her. A dude named Joker or something like that. Y'all should be familiar
You're
with
better with names. You don't have to. There's no reason not
dude
to.
named Joker. But I'm
Right.
saying I just ain't no snitch, man. You know what I'm saying? But now I ain't
Well,
got no choice. You feel what I'm saying? Like straight up, bro.
Let's change gears a little bit then,
Yeah.
and why don't you try to cover your ass a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
and tell me
about
what
to.
really happened.
I'm about to right now. You know what I'm saying? So you know, all right, boom with her. Dude, Joker, and some other dude, you know what I'm saying, her boyfriend. So they all went to the little thing. I guess she was trying to sell the ice. She called me that night. You feel what I'm saying? She called me that night from the club and was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, we about to be home in a minute, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to trick off with this white dude.
What phone were you using that night?
I don't know which one it was. It probably was that one.
This
it
one?
might have been that. Yeah, it might have been that one.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? She
That's
said she was tricking off with the white
That's
dude.
not the 313. This is
Nah, that's my cousin number.
Jeremy's phone.
Mhm.
Okay.
So boom, she said she was tricking off with the white dude or whatever, you feel me?
Right.
Dude come in the house, soon as they come in the house, he like, man, fuck this shit, man. Man, I'm about to go do to you niggas then. I'm like, what's up, bro? He
So
like,
what? Hang on.
Cause he ain't like how she was.
Well, let's hang on.
telling-
Let's. I want to go slow through this and make sure we get all the details. So, what club? What club did they go to? Did you already say that?
I don't know what club they went to. It was one of the little bars. I think Corona or something like that. It was some little bar, like little club like that. You know what I'm saying? Little
Okay.
bar.
So they get back. So when they get back from there, who comes in? Who's there? Who gets back? Who? All 4 of them, or 3 of them, or is it just?
Yeah, it was 3 of them. It was Looney and her and some other dude. Other dude wasn't there. Joker wasn't there. It was another dude though. You feel me? Little short dude. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't really know him like that. So you know what I'm saying? But still, boom, this what happened. So he come in, he mad because Buddy was telling her he was gonna take her to Atlanta. The dudes was telling her they were gonna take her to Atlanta and then fuck the shit out of her real good. So Buddy hearing all this shit, he was mad about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he heated his fuck in the house. So he's like, man, what the fuck gun at? I'm gonna rob these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, what's going on?
So what was the whole plan? I mean,
The whole
are they-
plan was they thought these niggas had some fucking ice and shit. You know what I'm saying? And thought the niggas motherfuckers was goddamn, you know what I'm saying, out there.
So what was going to happen? What was the plan then? What were they going to do?
They supposed to go rob him.
Where was this going to happen?
Shit, I don't know, man. Wherever he got dropped at though, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Who got dropped?
Where y'all found Buddy at, you know what I'm saying? I just
But
know,
I'm
I know
asking where it was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen it was supposed to happen at their house. But I guess the police had pulled Buddy and them over around the corner and made them get out their car. You know what I'm saying? So.
And how did you
That
hear
was-
all this? How did you get this information?
Cause I heard her talking on the phone.
So who's she talking on the phone
She was
with?
talking to them on the phone.
She's talking to the,
Yeah, and the old boy was like, "Oh, the police got my car." You know what I'm saying? She had him on speakerphone, bro. She had him on speakerphone the whole time, man. I'm telling you, man.
So tell me about the conversations you're hearing between her and these guys.
Basically,
talking about?
she was telling him how she was gonna fuck him and shit. You know what I'm saying? How she was gonna fuck him. Dude talking about he was married. You know what I'm saying? And what else? And shoot, Buddy was just goddamn amped up. He just amped up the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He just got down like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, let's go do this shit. Let's go do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
So how much money was supposed to be involved?
They supposed to get like an oil ice and some money. You feel me?
How much money you think?
I don't know. It had to be a lot because they had, anytime they trying to do some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, they be going in, you feel me? Like them two, just them motherfuckers be just ready to do something without thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, you feel me? But shit, at the same time, boom. All right, boom, this how it was. When they left, I say like 8 to 10 minutes, you heard a gunshot.
So they leave. Who leaves the
She
apartment?
left first. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She left first to throw the diversion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then I guess he was around there, you feel me? And whoever else he
So
had.
during this time, who's in the apartment?
Me, Chelsea.
So you've got. So you got.
See, Chelsea was in the
JP.
back sleep though. She wasn't even up because she
Chelsea.
didn't even know they had her car. You know what I'm saying? She was too damn drunk.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Chelsea's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You're there.
Jason.
Who else? Jason.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
JD.
JD.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. And
Who else? You said obviously Snoopy's there,
oh yeah, she was there.
and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who else?
And Big D, but he had left. He had left. He wasn't there all the time, the whole time. Soon the damn shit
So the
went
people
off.
that are there. So who hears this conversation? So it's you,
Who was in the
Jason.
room hearing the conversation on the
Yeah.
phone. Just me, her, and her boyfriend, and Chelsea was right there. You see what I'm saying? Then Jason had
But
one.
Chelsea's asleep.
Yeah, she asleep, but she ain't all the way asleep. You know how you a drunk sleep? You like, yeah, girl, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just that kind of sleep.
So where's Jason and JD?
She in the living room playing a game.
Okay. So you guys, where are you guys having this conversation?
In the back room.
Back room,
Mm-hmm.
and that's whose room is that?
Chelsea room. But everybody staying there. Anybody staying there, motherfucker.
Okay. All right. So tell me more about this conversation you're overhearing.
Well, she was just talking about how she was gonna fuck. Basically giving their ass shooting them dreams, you know what I'm saying? Shooting them dreams, you know what I'm saying? Then shit. They went out there to do the shit, you know what I'm saying? So shit, when I got there and hit a shot, I go outside. You feel what I'm saying? When I go outside,
So you're saying at the time the shot was, you were inside at that time?
yeah, I was
So
inside.
who left the apartment to go? So you said she went first, and she
And then
took Chelsea's car?
Yeah, and then he
And then-
walked out. He walked out.
Who did?
Her boyfriend.
Looney?
Yeah.
Did he go by himself? Or did he go with somebody
Yeah,
else?
he left by himself.
Okay.
He went out there by his damn self, and then when I got them, when them shots went off, and I got them, went outside to see what the hell was going on. This nigga running up the breezeway. I come in the house with his ass. Just
So
right
you went
there.
out, so they leave, and then you hear a shot, and you go outside?
Yeah, he got mad at me because I was going off on his ass. Like, bruh, what the fuck is wrong? This is my cousin shit, man. Y'all can't keep on goddamn letting off shots.
So what
You know what
gun,
I'm
he had a
saying?
gun with him?
Yeah, he had a gun.
What gun did he have with him?
He had I think he had the 40. She had 357.
Okay. So what happens after that?
After that, she was like, oh, we gotta go. So they just left. You know what I'm saying? They ended up taking Chelsea's car, grabbing some suitcases and shit, and dipped. You feel what I'm saying? So when they dipped, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They were gone for like a couple days and shit. So my cousin ended up getting word about shit that was going on. So he like, man, what the
Which
fuck?
cousin are you talking about?
My cousin that's locked up.
So here's the thing, is that if
You know
you're
what I'm
not
saying?
out there to
I
see
know that.
anything,
I know
you're
that, man.
still no good to me as a witness if you're saying that you heard about it, but you didn't see it. So
Shit, basically they saying they heard me say it. Hell,
no,
they saying they heard me say it. He say, she say the same thing I'm
It's
doing.
not he said.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
got-
If it's fake, you feel what I'm saying?
Looney
Straight
told me
up.
he watched you do it.
Man, that man flexing, man. That man watched me do that shit, man.
He
Come
said he
on,
watched you hit the first guy and knock him to the ground.
Man,
And then he
Oh,
said,
man.
then he
That
said
man
he took off
flexing.
running because he was scared of you, and then you shot the other guy.
What?
That's what he said.
Man, that man flexing, man. That man flexing.
That's
man.
funny
I wish
to
you do not. I wish you do a secret caller and got there. Let me call this nigga and be like this here. Hey, yeah, man. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Or anything. Put a wire on the nigga, man. I'm telling you, man. If I go around these people, man, these people are not gonna say the same damn thing that they were saying when y'all.
Of course not. Just like when you go talk
and I'm gonna go with them and say the same thing.
Well, it's just like when you go talk to your friends, you're not saying the same thing you tell us.
But I'm saying though, I ain't
Because
telling
a lot of people.
somebody. Who the hell gonna say that though?
That's
what
not what
killer
I'm
wanna be
hearing.
known? What killer wanna know? Let somebody know who killed, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't never do that. I don't never do that type of shit because niggas know.
Well, the funny thing about that whole incident is that there's only 3 phones that are bouncing back and forth between each other. 3 numbers that keep calling each other. You know who those people are? They're you, Snoopy, and Looney. You guys are playing phone tag that whole time. So what's going on with that? Tell me about that.
Shit, she ain't never come back. Old girl ain't never come back, man. When he came
You,
back
said
to the house,
you already said she came
no,
back.
I did not. I said he came back, and then she ain't come back yet. When she came back burning clothes. When she went back, she supposed to went back and on Buddy that was down on the ground, and she went back on the scene. That what the hell she did. That's what I'm saying. She ain't come straight back. She went back on the scene, try to goddamn grab Buddy's cell phone and shit. I'm trying to tell you, protect this nigga. You know what I'm
So you're
saying?
saying she never came back to the apartment
Straight
afterwards?
Back. No, she didn't come straight back. She
So,
went and grabbed a nigga's cell phone.
Did anybody else go with her?
She went and grabbed one of them niggas' cell phone, man, because her number was in there. I mean,
Who else went with her to do that?
I don't know.
We should, because she went and came pick people back from the apartment that went with her. Because I've already confirmed that.
I don't know who the hell was
So
that.
let's think hard here.
Shit, it had to be Chelsea. Couldn't have been nobody else but Chelsea, man.
But that goes against what you just told me, that she never came back. You see, there's a
No,
lot of... Hang
I
on,
said-
stop. Please stop. Because you talk over me a lot and it's getting frustrating. There are a lot of little things as we're talking, and I'm not pointing all of them out. I'm pointing a few of them out. There's a lot of little things that just they're not matching up, man. I appreciate you trying. You're trying very hard to paint a picture of what you want to have happened. But here's the deal, man. Nobody can change what happened. The truth's going to come out regardless. All right?
Right.
I'm saying nobody can change what happened, so you can't try. You can try, but there's always going to be inconsistencies when you try to bend the truth of something that happened in the past. And that's what we're dealing with right now, is that you're trying hard to give me a story, but the story you give me is not accurate. It's not matching up.
Man, the story I'm giving you,
not
I
matching
swear
up.
it's the correct story, man.
It's
The
not.
story I'm giving you is the
Absolutely
real
not.
story, man. That's exactly what's going on. I swear to God, man, I'm not lying to you. It's just hard for me to explain the shit because I'm trying to explain it so I got little time to explain this shit. It's all in my goddamn head.
And you got little
I'm
time.
trying to
We've
get
been sitting
everybody
here for 2 hours probably now.
I'm trying to get everything out, man. I ain't trying to miss nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to miss nothing, man. And every time I do miss something, you pinpoint it back and be like, oh, you missed that. And you forgot this. And you ain't say this. And I be like, damn, I got to put it in the missing puzzle.
If you got down with Snoopy and her boyfriend before, why would you sit back and let this shit happen without participating?
What? No, I ain't just get down with them. See what I'm saying? It ain't never go down. Remember I told you that shit ain't never go down when she tried to set up her homeboy. The shit ain't, I was like, hell no, because the nigga, you know what I'm saying, dude come to snatch the niggas off the plane, man. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're telling me that you're in there, you're in this room with them, you got no job, you're scraping by to get money.
But I'm not
They're planning to get all this money, and you're not getting any
man,
part of
'cause
it.
I know it's some bullshit. Bro, it's some bullshit, man. These dudes
So you're just
drunk.
gonna
They
sit
telling
back
the
and
girl-
watch people get money?
They telling the girl anything she want to hear. Come on, man. I ain't stupid, man. These dudes just want to fuck her. That's all they want to do. They probably gonna take her ass somewhere and goddamn fuck the hell out of her. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Not if somebody robs them first.
man, I'm telling you.
How about
man,
that?
This okay?
Because you know what's interesting is that obviously one of these guys survived, right? Do you think
Right.
they said that Looney's the only guy that they talked to before this happened?
Okay,
No.
it couldn't have been me though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What I'm telling you is that just listen to me for a second. Just take a deep breath and let me talk for a second, okay?
So this dude
Hang on,
said it was
listen.
me.
Listen, just hang on. Let me talk for a second. If I just came into this blind and all I heard was Snoopy's story or Looney's story, and that was it, I would have to take that with a grain of salt. Okay? Just like if me and you just talked today for the first time and I didn't know anything about anything, I would have to take it at face value and just run with it. But here's the deal, man. We're 3 months into this, all right? I've been working on this every day for 3 months, and I've gathered a hell of a lot of information. And what we're running into now is that I've got a surviving victim, which I don't know if that was intended or not, but that sucks for everybody involved because now he makes a pretty damn good witness, right?
Right.
Because somebody fucked up and either left this guy alive, they weren't supposed to, or they fucked up and killed the guy in an accident. I don't know what, but that's a shitty situation for somebody doing crime because now you're done. Now everybody's caught, right? If you got two people that can't talk, then you got no witnesses. But now, dude gets knocked out, but he doesn't die, so he's alive and he can talk. So guess whose version of all this stuff matches up with what story? Do you think his story matches up with the story you're telling me, or with the story that Looney and Snoopy told me?
I'm saying I never knew.
No,
nobody else.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Which story you think is more accurate to what the victim told me? Answer that question.
The victim told you.
Well, the victim told me the truth, okay? Because he would have no reason to lie. So
Right,
which
so if
story?
you said it's two
hang on.
people, I
Which
never
story
seen
do
the
you
same
think
person.
matches up better? You think his story matches up, or your story matches up? You think Looney and Snoopy's story matches what happened, or do you think your story
Of course, their
matches?
story probably gonna match, man. They probably been practicing all day. Damn story.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're not listening to what he's saying, man.
Is he saying, all right, he's saying that is my story go good with it or his or their story?
I'm saying that you've got the truth, which is the victim, and then you got your story on here, and you got their story over here. Which story you think matches? Let's be straight. Which one do you think matches?
Man.
Not at all. Wrong.
Just because I ain't mentioned, I
Wrong.
don't know who the other dude was.
No.
And then they try to put me as the other dude, though. That's what I'm saying, man.
So you saying there was another guy
And it wasn't me, man.
that looked just like
And
you?
then let me tell you, then I'm telling you, man, then he used to come in the house on some slick ass shit and try to
So-
be like, hey, man, hey, yeah.
Who is this?
You big dog, JP. Old boy, her boyfriend, man. That's why I ain't never liked this nigga, man. He's coming in the house like.
So you're saying that this guy's more hardcore than you are?
Hell yeah.
This kid whose only criminal history is a suspended license.
Man, that shit flex, man. I swear to God, all that right there.
So you're saying,
It's
hang
because
on.
he's always telling me, man, I don't get caught for shit. That what that man.
What you're telling me is that
Shut
Snoopy wears this guy out, runs a show with him,
Yeah.
and you're gonna let him run you around?
He don't run me around. That's what I'm trying to
That's
tell
what
you.
you're
That's why they
just-
ain't like me, because they couldn't run me around. They couldn't run me do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as far as going out there just going to do some shit, you know what I'm saying? As far as goddamn whipping out on a nigga at a gas station or anywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's them. I don't do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't do that, man. I don't do that. I don't gotta rob nobody, man. I would trap. You feel what I'm saying? But if I see goddamn, be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They make it move too goddamn sweet. You know what I'm saying? Snatching a nigga off the plane. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Snatch a nigga up. You feel me? But not no damn. You feel me? Not this. You feel me?
So you're okay with kidnapping and selling dope and stuff, but you draw the line at murder?
Yeah, I ain't
Is that what you're saying?
I ain't just about to not
You got
like
no
that.
problem kidnapping somebody off a plane, but you don't want to shoot somebody.
No, I'm saying I ain't do that either though. I ain't do it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know what to believe.
Nah, man.
Certain,
Come on,
man.
man. Come on.
JP,
man.
you got my head spinning with all these different. Do you realize where we've gone in this conversation from where we started to where we are now? Do you realize
I'm
how
trying to fill in the holes. I'm trying to fill in the hole. That's
do you
exactly what
realize
said,
how
fill in
much
the
has
hole.
changed in your story since we started?
What changed in my story?
Everything changed.
What changed in my story for real though?
You went from not knowing anything about anything to.
Because I just told you I wasn't trying to snitch on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man.
They snitching on me, and you just told me like straight up, man. Look,
JP, I'm gonna go get some water.
This your last chance
you
to
got
say
some
something.
You
know
want
what
some
I'm
water,
saying?
JP?
Yeah.
Let me get you some water, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Look, we beyond the bullshit, man. You feel what I'm saying? This man's been working on this case for 3 months, every single day. All right? He knows a lot more about you and everybody else that's involved than you would ever believe. You feel what I'm saying? So to sit there and play these little bullshit ass games, it's just insulting our intelligence. And that's not getting anywhere.
But I wasn't there though, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's fucked up how they trying to do me like that.
As bad as you would like to turn back the hands of time and not be there, we know you were there, man. What we want to understand is, was this the plan from jump to just go out there and murk one of these cats? Or was the plan just to rob them and shit just got out of hand? There's a big difference between the two. You feel what I'm saying? It's a big difference. That's a critical element for this case. Because that separates you and everybody else involved from being a cold-blooded killer to just somebody that got caught up in a robbery that just went sideways. You feel what I'm saying? That's a big difference, my man. That's night and day. And you got to understand that. Because now is the time for you to paint that picture for us so that we understand the difference between what happened. So was it a robbery and shit just went sideways, or what? Was the cat reaching for something and you thought he had something and you wanted to get him before he got you?
I don't know, man. It was like,
If that's what it was, man, it is what it is. That's what it was?
that what it was.
That's what it was. So you wanted to get him before he got you.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
And then the nigga got down. Had a gun.
Who? Which one?
The dude that was on the ground.
So was he reaching under his shirt?
Yeah.
He was going in his waist or what?
Yeah.
And you thought he was holding.
Yeah.
So you popped.
Out of fear.
How many times did you shoot him?
Once.
Just once. Where'd you shoot him at?
I don't know.
Who was with you?
Lonely.
Looney. What was he doing when this was happening?
Man, he the one hit the nigga, man.
So he hit the other dude.
Man, he hit the nigga that was supposed to be out, you know what I'm saying? He hit him first, nigga fell. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was reaching, man, you know what I'm saying?
So he hit the other dude, and the other cat started reaching.
Nah, he hit the first dude that got killed.
Mm-hmm.
He hit him
What you mean he hit him?
with a gun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dude fell. The dude wasn't out. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? The dude started pulling up like a Ruger or something.
The other one. Or the same one.
Same one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now when I seen him about to pull that motherfucker, I just let go.
So he was already on the ground.
Getting up. He was like this. He was on the ground like this, just like this. And it was almost over with, man. That nigga wasn't even paying attention, just went around the wall. He beat the other nigga up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was.
So what happened after you shot him?
We both ran
Where'd y'all go?
to the house,
Where was Snoopy at?
riding around.
What'd y'all do when y'all got back to the apartment?
Shit, they did everything. Took the gun, took the goddamn clothes, took everything.
Where they took it to?
Snoopy's sister house. And that's what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Did all the stuff stay there?
Mm-mm. But this what I was saying, she had went back to grab Buddy's phone. Broad day, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She went back and tried to grab the phone off the niggas.
So how soon after y'all got back to the apartment did she come back to the apartment, and then y'all went back and she searched you guy?
I ain't go back with him.
Okay, so you didn't go back. So did she come back to the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
What was said when y'all got back to the apartment?
Nothing. Ain't say shit to their ass. I was mad as hell.
So what made her decide to go and search him?
Cause her boyfriend, she just wanted to protect him.
So he told her to.
Yeah.
Who went back with her?
Shit, I think Chelsea was riding with her. Somebody else was riding with her. I ain't go with her.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed my ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit that was going on, I was like, shit had me blowed. You know?
Did she call you after she got done searching?
She ain't called me.
Did you ever talk to her afterwards?
Yeah.
When?
She was trying to get them down. She was trying to give them the guns back and shit. Then when she was trying to come back and get them. You know what I'm saying?
So what did she take from him?
Man ain't had nothing. That's why I said all that shit was like, they did that shit for nothing.
Did he have anything in his pockets?
Nothing. They had like, probably like some ice. I mean, he had that much ice.
So did she tell you she took anything?
Just the phone.
After they shot the victims that morning, Diara Hood went back to the crime scene, collect the victim's phone, and deleted their call history. Unaware that the phone company can provide call history when requested for special investigations like this. On the 20th of November 2015, Diara Hood was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. While Jovian Lannis pleaded guilty to felony murder and was sentenced to serve life in prison, the full details and final disposition of the charges against Tyler Estrada were not detailed or apparent from the public court records, as his legal proceedings involved separate motions regarding his custodial statements and rights.